You see what I mean?
Tell you something that the Congress would never let him do that. That would undermine the miners, and before you could do that, you would have to have a complete coagulation of the Senate.
I knew that. But what if the Senate... The Senate
what? The Senate what?
Well, if they let the Senate... The Senate
what? The Senate what?
Well, my point is that if the Senate ever done that, it would unbalance the lower house and shake the foundations of the upper house, thereby causing the lower place to wobble of the reciprocity. That's it. And that would entitle you to diplomatic immunity and immunity of the vaccination.
Well, now, see, categorical, paragraph, and every other growth, and my argument is that if they did that, the government would have to also violate our constitutional right, the right of life, of liberty, and the pursuit of women.
You was all wrong, Wendell. The thing that they'd have to do then is
what? Now, what would they have to do? Go on, tell me what they got to do. Now, just tell me that.
Well, the thing that they would have to do is put it before the committee of the dinosaurs. And by that alone would put it, give the man, you can, when I die, there it is right there, you see that?
Shorty, you done read that in the newspaper, that's what you done.
The newspaper, nothing. Who can read? If we didn't do that, we would return to the neutral spirit of Russian raviola, wouldn't we?
Well,
we would not.
Hey, wait a minute, fellas. Listen, you fellas is way off the question.
Yeah, well, what was the question we was arguing about? Just mean that.
Well, the only thing to do is to put this whole thing to a vote. I make the motion that the Kingfish here be held personally responsible for the lawsuit and be made to pay the $200 on his own hook. All those in favor say aye.
Aye. Hey, wait a minute, Joe. I'm being railroaded, Joe.
No, now, that is the decision. The whole thing is fair and square.
Yeah, that's right. And I still say that if you let the Senate... The Senate
what? The Senate what?
The Senate...
And now I want to tell you about the most glamorous, exciting contest you ever heard of. Listen to this. First prize, a trip around the world for two, all travel expenses paid, or $10,000 in cash. Think of it. All the wonderful far-off places you ever dreamed of in a travel cruise you would never forget. Paris, London, Cairo, Honolulu. Well, that's the first prize. There are 15 second prizes, too, each a round trip to Europe, and 400 third prizes, all cash. So enter this terrific new Lever contest, but remember, you must get your entry in soon. Here's all you do. Finish this statement in 25 words or less. I like large-size Rinso because... Send each entry with a box top from the large-size new 1950 Rinso now at your dealers to Lever Tour the World Contest, Box 1, New York 8, New York. That's Box 1, New York 8. Only residents of continental United States, Alaska, and Hawaii are eligible. Follow the complete rules on the entry blank you get at your store, but be sure to enter right away. And now back to Amos and Andy.
Come on in, man.
Well, hello there, Stonewall. I'm really in trouble. You know, Stonewall, after 20 years of serving the Lord faithfully, the brothers has done turned on me.
Yeah, well, lots of times faithful service don't mean a thing, Kingfish. I had a client once, a little old bookkeeper, a mousy-looking, little quiet fella. He worked for a $2 million firm for 25 years, and they only paid him $75 a month.
$75 a month? I don't see how he could live on that.
And then all of a sudden, they accused him of systematically robbing the country throughout all them 25 years.
Charged him with robbing the company, huh?
Yeah, man, the charge was so ridiculous, when the judge took one look at him, he dismissed the case. The company was so mean about it, though, they fired him. But the next week, he got even with the company.
What'd he do?
He bought him out.
Oh. Now look here, Stonewall. About this mess I was telling you on the phone here, the fella that busted his leg has got a process server after me, and I've been ducking him for the past 2 days. I wish there was some way I could keep ducking him away to get out of that lawsuit. I don't want to catch him.
Well, you just fake up a story that you done disappeared permanently and was never coming back. That way you could get him off your trail for good.
Yeah, boy, what an idea, Stonewall. You know it really take a warped mind to think of that.
Oh, man, yeah.
Look here, I tell you what, I'm going to appeal to Andy on the basis of a lifelong friendship to help me.
Yeah. Well, you better get on out of here, Kingfish. I'm going to be busy for the rest of the day.
Yeah, doing what, Stonewall?
You didn't see my ad in the paper, did you? Look here, got a copy right there. It say, local attorney planning on backing expensive musical show will interview chorus girls all day Monday. Must be young and beautiful. Bring bathing suits.
Yeah, but Stonewall, you don't have no money to back a musical comedy.
Look, Kingfish, you know that and I know that, but them chorus girls, do they know it?
Hey, Andy, look here. Here comes the process server across the street now. Look out the window there.
Oh, yeah, that's the process server, all right. His ears is kind of bent over like a bloodhound.
Remember now, what we going to tell him, Andy? That the Kingfish has done disappeared, and he's never coming back. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Come in.
Excuse me. I wonder if you gentlemen could help me.
Oh, yes, sir. I'll be glad to, mister. Just as soon as I wipes off my tear-stained face and calms down my heaving bosom. You see, mister, we has just lost one of our dearest brothers here at the lodge, and, well, it's done plunged us into a fit of melancholy. Ain't it, Mr. Brown?
Oh, sure. We've been sitting around here melling and colling for 2-3 hours.
Well, that's too bad, but I'm looking for a George Kingfish Stevens. Do either of you fellas know him?
Now, there is a coincidence. He happens to be the late laminated brother that we is blubbering over here.
Wait a minute. You mean something's happened to Stevens?
Well, you see, mister, it all started a couple of days ago when some hard-hearted lawyers threatened to sue him. Oh, the thing really depressed him.
Yeah, he sure was bad off.
Yeah, Mr. Brown and I took to a movie to cheer him up, but even that didn't do no good. He cried like a baby all through the comedy.
Yeah, I remember. I was sitting next to him. I didn't realize how hard he was crying until I noticed that I was eating soggy popcorn.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me Mr. Stevens did away with himself?
Yeah, well, we can't say for sure, but the last time I seen him, he was carrying a 20-pound weight in each hand and asked me which way the river was. Now, that don't look too good, you know.
Yeah, that's right. We went down there this morning and found a hole in the ice with the Kingfish's clothes piled right next to it.
Don't tell me he jumped in.
Well, like I said, we ain't positive, but he was a pretty big fella, and the hole in the ice is size 46.
Well, there seems to be every indication that Stevens did jump in the river.
That's what we figured, so, well, when he didn't show up this morning, we went down and held a little ceremony right on the ice there, just in case he happened to be down there, you see.
A ceremony?
Yeah, sir, and now for a reporting man like the Kingfish, the ice was jammed with friends and celebrities, too.
Oh, yeah, the thing was a big success.
Yeah, and to top off the festivities, we had Nelson Eddy stick his head in the hole and sing Our Sweet Mystery of Life.
Well, in view of these facts, I guess there's nothing for me to do but forget this summons here.
Yeah, sir, you're right there, mister. That's the way these things happen to be, though. Just tough luck, I guess.
Yeah, too bad, all right, mister.
Well, I'll go to the door with you, mister.
Well, thank you. You've been most helpful in this matter, Mr.
George Stevens' name, Kingfish.
Just as I thought. Here's your summons, Stevens. Your story didn't fool me in the least. Goodbye.
Oh, me.
Yeah, what you gonna do, Kingfish?
Well, I don't know, Andy. Right now, that size 46 hole in the ice don't sound bad. I believe I'll go down.
Good morning, Kingfish.
Well, good morning, Andy.
I thought I'd drop by the lodge here and see how the situation was.
Yeah, well, I finally got out of my jam with that fella, you know, that broke his leg.
Oh, yeah. How'd you do that, Kingfish?
Well, I settled with him for cash, Andy.
Where'd you get the money?
Well, just between the two of us, I went over to the insurance company and I cashed in the fire insurance policy that had 3 years to run. I took that money and gave every cent of it to the man, and now I was in the clear.
Oh, boy, that was pretty smart of you, Kingfish.
Yeah, well, I ain't told no one what I done, so keep it quiet, Andy.
Yeah.
But that, brother Andy, really was a smart hook of business I pulled there.
Oh, yeah, it sure was. Wait.
Hi, fellas. I was just reading a book in the reading room. I want to tell you something.
Yeah, well, what is it, Shorty?
Well, the book I was reading ain't, the light is so dim I can't, the chair ain't comfortable. It hurts my back. The lodge hall is on fire. Oh,
Hey, Annie, did you hear what the man say? You buy a large-sized box of Rinso and you might get a trip around the world.
A trip around the world?
Yes, you do, if you win Rinso's sensational new contest. The Rinso in that large-sized box is new 1950 Rinso, with 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. And Rinso is so safe. Only new Rinso contains the scientific sunlight ingredient, Solium.
Good night, folks.
See you next Sunday.
Be sure to be with us next Sunday at the same time when Lieber Brothers Company, the makers of New Rinso with Solium, will again present the Amos and Andy Show. Until then, good night to all of you from all of us.
When you want a drink to cool your thirst, 7-Up's the one to reach for first. For satisfaction, 7-Up, 7-Up, 7-Up drives thirst away.
Compare Square Deal Surf with any other leading detergent and see how much more powder you get. Buy Square Deal Surf and get 18% more powder. 18% more white washing.
The great guitar sound of today is Gibson. Gibson is used by more top groups and players than any other guitar. Every Gibson is the finest guitar of its style. Try a Gibson at your Selma dealers.
On your last trip, did you discover what the Earth people eat? They eat a great many of these. They peel them with their metal knives. Boil them for 20 of their minutes. Then they smash them all to bits. They are clearly a most primitive people. For mash, get smash.
The great guitar sound of today is Gibson. Gibson is used by more top groups and players than any other guitar. Every Gibson is the finest guitar of its style. Try a Gibson at your Selma dealers.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Signal gasoline. Let every traffic signal remind you, you do go farther with Signal gasoline. Yes, you do go farther with Signal. The Signal Oil Company and your neighborhood Signal dealer bring you another curious story by The Whistler. Tonight, The Deadly Innocent. I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. Have you ever hated a man enough to kill him? No? Well, that's the kind of hate that grows with the years, grows and grows into an all-consuming passion. That's the way it was with Lambert Dean. He has wanted to kill someone for 25 years. That's why he has come down to the offices of the Mammoth Construction Company at 9 o'clock at night. That's why he's chatted casually with the old night watchman who took him up in the elevator. Chatting, oh, so casually. But he thought out every word in advance. The night watchman will remember them later, just a little later. There should be just a crack of light showing under the door of the president's office. Yes, there it is. And Lambert is going toward it. So you've never wanted to kill a man, hmm? Listen. You may get a few pointers.
Hello, Joe.
Huh? Oh? What are you doing here?
Why, did I startle you, Joe? I'm so sorry.
What do you mean by busting into my office? Can't you knock?
Oh, sure, Joe. I'd never think of walking into the president's office without knocking during working hours. I didn't think it'd matter tonight.
Any time I'm here is working hours. Remember that if you want to hang on to your job. Now get out.
Well, don't you want to know why I came down tonight?
I do not. Any fool could take care of the bookkeeping department in the daytime. If you have to work nights to keep up with simple routine, that's your lookout.
Oh, I don't have to work on them. They're all fixed up, just the way I want them. I came here to tell you about them, Joe.
Well, you can keep it. The books will wait till tomorrow.
Better listen now, if you want to hear it at all.
How many times have I got to tell you to get... What do you mean, better listen?
Tomorrow will be too late. You'd better listen, Joe.
Yeah, maybe I had. What are you up to? Anything wrong with the books?
You're a smart guy, Joe. You always were. Even back when you were a kid in knickers.
Oh, for the love of Pete, if you're going to start raking of past history...
The sooner you let me talk, the sooner you'll get it over with.
And if you've got anything to say, say it. My time's valuable.
Is it? Yes, you were smart, making up to me when we were kids. You were my pal. You looked after me. Never let anybody bully me.
Your dad had dough. Mine didn't.
Uh-huh.
It was worth having you hung around my neck if it got me the kind of life I wanted.
And it did, didn't it? Pretty soon you just about moved in on us. When I went to college, Dad sent you, too. Good, kind Joe Carson, who always looked after poor little me.
All right, so you finally tumbled to it. What of it?
When Dad got wiped out and we had to leave school and hunt work, you didn't drop me.
I'm no fool. You still belonged on the right side of the tracks. You knew the folks that counted.
Sure, Joe, sure. You were smart. I knew the men with the jobs to give. I found out about old Jennings needing a bookkeeper down here at Mammoth, only when I got around to applying, they already had a new bookkeeper. You.
Well, if you were dope enough to tell me about it, you deserved what you got. Maybe I wouldn't have seen the future in a piddling little bookkeeping job if you hadn't run off with the mouth about that, too. I'm going to be the bright young man who catches Jennings' eye, Joe. I'm going to marry Betsy Jennings. Someday I'll own Mammoth, lock, stock, and barrel.
You haven't got Mammoth yet, smart guy.
No, just all the rest. Give me time. Old man Jennings is on his last legs, and you know it. Now get out. They're fired.
Haven't you forgotten the books, Joe?
I'll check them by myself. Now out.
No.
Get out, or I'll...
No, I'm not going. You are.
What?
This is the end of the line for you, Joe. Tomorrow I'll move into your office. Pretty soon I'll move into your house with Betty. Before long, I'll own Mammoth.
You're crazy.
Like a fox. I'm going to kill you, Joe.
Signal goes as far as before the war. Yes, Signal gasoline still goes as far as before the war. But how can it, I hear you asking? How can it when certain gasoline ingredients are reserved for war? Well, that's what I want to tell you. You see, it's true. Certain of the more volatile ingredients, such as isopentane, have been reserved for war. That's why Signal Oil Company is frank to admit no gasoline today can promise you all the pep and anti-knock performance you found in pre-war Signal gasoline, and which you'll be enjoying again in even further improved Signal post-war gasoline. But when it comes to mileage, that's another story. For today's Signal formula contains not only all the high-energy components that gave pre-war Signal its superior mileage, but in addition, new hydrocarbons rich in mileage have been added. That's why it's a fact. The famous Signal formula still places the emphasis on mileage. That's why it's just as true today as it was before the war. You do go farther with Signal gasoline. And now, back to the Whistler.
They say even the humblest worm will turn if you step on him hard enough. You didn't think of that, did you, Joe Carson, when you used your pal for a stepladder, stole his job, his girl, the life he planned? You weren't quite smart enough. You're alone in your office now with the night pressing around you, alone with the turned worm. He's going to kill you, Joe.
Sit down, Joe.
Drop that gun, you crazy fool.
Sit down. That's better. Wouldn't like you to be uncomfortable. You've got a nice, easy chair to die in, Joe. The president's chair.
Now, Lamb, listen. Let's talk this thing over. We're both businessmen. Maybe we can make a deal. When old man Jennings kicks off, there'll be plenty for both of us. Now, come on, put down that gun and we'll
Put
talk
down this gun? Why, Joe, I like it. Feels good in the hand. A sweet gun, Joe. The day you bought it, you signed your death warrant. You know that? Would you like to know about it?
That's right, Lambert. Tell Joe about it. Don't let him die without knowing how smart you've been for a change. Remind him of the day Mr. Jennings retired from the business. The day Joe put that gun in his desk drawer and bragged that the payroll would be safe. Joe's own gun in Joe's own desk with Mr. Jennings for a witness. Convenient, wasn't it? But don't stop there. Tell him your whole plan. Tell him about that day 2 months ago when you started on your careful, deadly trail.
Hello, Mr. Dean. Have a good lunch?
No, not very, I'm afraid. Nothing seems to agree with me these days. You may go to your own lunch now, Miss Neal.
Okay. If you ask me, your stomach would be a lot better off without all those pills you keep stuffing down your neck.
I was not aware that I'd asked you, Miss Neal.
Yeah, that's your stomach. Bye. Back soon.
Miss Neal. Have you seen my tablets? They don't seem to be in my pocket. I'm sure I had them this morning. I remember taking a couple when I got to the office.
Oh, sure, I've seen them. You left them on the water cooler. Big boy Carson raised Cain about it when we went out to eat. Say, what's he got against you anyhow?
Against me? Oh, you must be mistaken, Miss Neal. Joe's my friend. We were boyhood friends.
Then why is he always picking on you and yelling at you? Looks to me like he wants to run you out of here. Only he doesn't dare long as the old man's alive.
Miss Neal, I cannot allow you to speak like that about my friend. Now that Mr. Carson is in sole charge of the business, he's naturally under a strain. We must all make allowances.
Oh, yeah? Here, I hid your pills under the stuff on your desk.
Oh.
How many do you want? 2? Put out your hand.
Thank you.
Now, you sit still. I'll bring you some water.
That's very... One moment. These aren't my tablets.
Why, sure they are. They're right out of your bottle. That little brown bottle you're always hauling out. See?
That's my bottle, but the tablets, mine were white, too, but considerably smaller. I showed you one yesterday. Don't you remember?
Remember one tablet from another? Oh, honest, Mr. Dean. Well, gee, you're right. Yours had some kind of trade name stamped on them. These are perfectly plain.
That's strange, isn't it?
Somebody's playing a dirty trick on you. Probably thought it'd be a good joke to give you something that really upset your tummy.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Say, there's Mr. Carson.
What? Joe?
That's it, I'll bet you anything. It'd be just like him.
Oh, now, Miss Neal, please. We have no proof that Mr. Carson had anything to do with this.
He saw the bottle, didn't he? He yelled about it, and he hates you. You know he does.
These tablets may be perfectly harmless.
Harmless? Oh, golly. You don't suppose Mr. Carson would...
Oh, no. Don't let your imagination run away with you.
But, Mr. Dean, he obviously wants to get rid of you.
Please, Miss Neal. I forbid you to speak of this to anyone. I'm going to destroy these tablets at once, and we'll forget all about it.
Well, it's your funeral. But if it was me, I'd have those pills analyzed.
That's right, Lambert. That was step 1 along the trail leading to Joe's untimely death. But don't stop there. Before you pull the trigger, tell him the whole story. Tell him about step 2.
Hey, look out! Where you going, can't you?
Hey, see that? You all right, mister?
Yes, I think it didn't hit me.
Boy, you got luck to burn. If you hadn't jumped like a grasshopper, that car would have made mincemeat out of you.
I was walking along close to the pavement. Somebody shoved me hard. Then I was out in the street in that car.
Well, what do you know? Hey, I guess it could happen easy enough with all these crowds on the sidewalk.
Yes, easy enough. You didn't happen to notice who was behind me.
In all that gang? Look, mister, there were dozens of people. Businessmen and ladies shopping and...
Well, I thought you might have seen one special person. He'd be a big man, gray hat and top coat. You'd notice him.
Wait a minute. You mean that shove wasn't no accident? This guy was out to get you?
I'd rather not say any more.
Well, that's the way it was. Let me think here. Seems to me I do remember a gray hat.
A big man, around 45, with a red face.
Yeah, he'd have to be big to stand out in the crowd, wouldn't he? Red face. Sure, I remember now.
Perhaps you saw the face towering over me?
Towering over you?
Yes.
Oh, he must have been for me to pick him out special. Hey, that puts the fella right smack behind you.
I thought so. Thank you, Mr.
Robinson's the name. D.L. Robinson.
Robinson.
You're going to report this to the police, ain't you? I could go along with you and tell them what I seen.
Well, not just yet. I can't be sure.
If I was in your shoes, I wouldn't wait to be so all-fired sure. Anybody start shoving me under cars, boy.
Please, I'll call on you if I need you. In the meantime, perhaps you'd better have my name, too. It's Dean, Lambert Dean. You remember? In case of accident.
Lambert Dean. You bet I won't forget. Darned if I could take a thing like this in my stride. If I was you, I'd be yelling for the police so loud they'd hear me in Jericho.
Nice work, Lambert. That was step 2, and it was easy. All you had to do was plant an idea and watch it grow. Little Miss Neal was already sorry for you because Joe Carson kept bawling you out. Easy to make her think a few soda mint tablets might be poison, especially since you destroyed the evidence. Easy to step off the curbing into the path of a car and then convince an excited witness that you were pushed by a big florid man like Joe Carson. Only what's the motive, Lambert? Why should Joe attempt to kill you? The police will want to know. You waited, didn't you? Waited until this very afternoon when Joe Carson was out and old Mr. Jennings made one of his rare visits to the office.
Come in. Well, Lambert, come in, my boy.
Mr. Jennings, may I speak to you privately?
Why, certainly. But if it's anything about the business, you'd better wait until Joe gets back. He's in charge now, you know.
No, I'd rather Joe didn't know about this. Not just yet, Mr. Jennings. Mr. Jennings, I shall have to ask you to treat this conversation as confidential.
Very well.
Mr. Jennings, I have reason to believe that 2 attempts have been made upon my life.
What did you say?
Somebody's trying to kill me. I'm sure of it.
Good heavens, Lambert.
Yes, sir. That's just the way I felt. I couldn't believe it the first time, but it happened again.
But why should anyone want to kill you?
Well, there isn't any reason. Unless my death would cover up for someone else.
Cover what up?
Well, I got to thinking about it, Mr. Jennings. There wasn't any funny business going on around here until after you retired. I got to wondering if somebody had just waited until you were out of the way. And this afternoon, I checked over my books for the last few weeks, and I found discrepancies, sir.
You mean...
Somebody has altered my figures. On several occasions, somebody's done a good job of forging my handwriting. There's a lot more money paid out than I ever handled.
How much?
Well, so far, I found $17,000.
Who did it? Someone in the office? One of the staff?
That's just it. The books are locked in the safe right here in your office. Perhaps I should say Joe's office, except when they're actually in my hands.
Then it had to be someone who knew the combination of the safe.
Well, now you can see why somebody wanted me out of the way, can't you? These altered figures look like mine. If I died, you wouldn't hunt any further, you see. Everybody would believe that I took the money, gambled it away, and committed suicide.
Someone who knew the combination. No one knew it except you and me and Joe. That's clear enough for me.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to call the police. This is my company. Whoever steals from me will pay for it, even if it's a member of my own family.
Mr. Jennings, you promised to keep this confidential.
You can't expect me to keep a thing like this to myself.
But you can't afford to make a mistake. It might not be the person we think.
No, I wouldn't want to. What shall I do, Lambert?
Leave it to me, sir. I've got an appointment tonight with the person. If he did it, I'll get the proof.
You're going to see him alone?
Yes, sir.
Well, that could be dangerous. You say he's already tried to kill you twice?
I know, but I've got to clear my name, sir. If anything should go wrong, I've written the whole thing down for you. The attempts on my life, the names of the people who were with me at the time, the altered books, and... Here, sir. I thought if you'd put it in your personal locked compartment in the safe, it would give you the whole story.
To be opened in case of my death. Lambert, the risk, I can't
But
let
don't worry about me, sir. I can take care of myself. If you'll just give me the keys to your compartment. The safe's already open.
Very well. Take them, Lambert. Put the letter there yourself. I think I'll rest a few minutes before I go home.
Poor old Mr. Jennings. It's a shock to him to find out his son-in-law is a thief. You forged a fine, strong chain of circumstantial evidence, haven't you, Lambert? Just one more link and you'll be ready to kill. You won't overlook that last link, will you? Not a careful man like you, Lambert.
Evening, Mr. Dean. You working late tonight?
Good evening, Bill. Not exactly working. I have an appointment. Mr. Carson here yet?
Yep. Took him up about a half hour ago. Come on over to the elevator. I'll ride you up.
Thank you.
I'd sure steer clear of Mr. Carson tonight, though, if I was you.
What?
Why, he told me plain as a whistle he didn't want nobody coming near him.
Didn't want anybody to come near him, except me.
Looky here, Mr. Dean. You don't mean... There's been some mighty funny talk going around this building.
Talk?
That little Miss Neal that works in your bookkeeping department. She's been spreading it around about somebody wanting to bump you off. Of course, I didn't pay no mind to her at the time. Women always...
Bill, I want you to do something for me.
Why, sure, Mr. Dean.
It's a warm night. The window in Mr. Carson's office on the second floor will probably be open. Now, you stay in your cubbyhole on the first floor and keep your window open, too. If you hear anything, well, out of the way...
Don't you worry. I'll get up there so fast you can't see me for dust.
No, call the police. You want to get killed, too?
Killed? Me? Oh, Mr. Dean.
No, you'll be all right if you do as I say. Get the police here if you hear anything funny.
Yes, sir, Mr. Dean. Oh, sure.
Now, take me up to the second floor.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget, Bill.
I'll be glued to my window, Mr. Dean.
That's right, Lambert. Now you've done it. Now you've told Joe the whole story right up to this minute. Well, it's almost time to pull the trigger, Lambert. But don't be in too much of a hurry.
Yeah, well, there you are, Joe. That's the whole story. The watchman's waiting downstairs right now. I worked the whole thing out, as you can see.
Why, you framed me.
That's a smart boy, right the first time. Why don't you congratulate me? You ought to appreciate smart work.
I never stole anything.
Just my job, my girl, my whole life.
I came up here to check the bids. I didn't make any appointment with you.
Who's going to believe that? You planned to kill me. You could claim you discovered a shortage. That when you accused me, I went for you. You had to shoot me in self-defense.
But, Lamb, I didn't. I never...
Only you won't be around to put in a claim. Old Bill is going to hear something, all right. Just one shot, just one. When the police get here, they'll find you dead. I accused you, Joe, you see? You went for your gun, and I went for you. In the tussle, the gun went off. So sorry, Joe.
Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy, Lamb.
Am
Crazy.
I? Well, somebody's going to run the business after your regrettable demise. I've been here nearly as long as you have. Who knows it better than me? Somebody's sure to console your widow one of these days. I've known her since I was a kid. I'm stepping into your shoes, Joe. Now...
Wait, Lamb. Listen to me. That letter. You're counting on that?
Oh, yes. I'm a careful man.
Now, Lamb, the police won't find that letter. It's gone. And you haven't got a case without that letter.
Ah, come on, bright boy. Can't you do better than that?
But I tell you, it's gone. I destroyed it. I found it tonight.
In old man Jennings' compartment? Don't make me laugh.
But I've got a key to it. He had it made for me when he stopped working. Look, Lamb, I'll show you.
Keep your hands out of your pockets.
Oh, I only want to show you. I've got it right here.
Get your hands up. I warn you.
Right here in my pocket.
Did you think you could kid me, Joe? Think you could stop me with that cock and bull story? Why don't you answer, Joe? Through talking? For good? I'd better get a move on. It'll be a minute or two before the police get here, but I want to be sure. Gun right beside him. Won't matter if my prints are on it, too. We tussle for it. Let's see now. His pockets. Now, what was he going for in his pockets? If he had another gun, better make sure. Keys. He was going after his keys. No, don't get excited. He couldn't have had the key to Mr. Jennings' compartment. He couldn't. This one. It can't be. But it looks like... If that letter's gone, it can't be the key.
But it is. The key to Mr. Jennings' locked compartment in the safe. Now, what about the letter, Lambert? Did Joe find it and destroy it? Take it easy, Lambert. Don't get so excited.
27 right. 15 left. 35 right. 5 left. Now, the compartment. It won't fit. The key won't. It does. We'll get it open. Get it open. It's gone. I put it right on top and it isn't there. Maybe it slid down behind the other stuff. It isn't here.
Oh, yes, Lambert. The letter's gone. But there's no reason to get so excited. It doesn't matter. You've still got a case. You've planted the evidence very carefully. Don't lose your head, Lambert. You think your case will sound funny without the letter to back it up? You're getting more upset the more you think of it, and the police will be here any minute. Watch out, you'll ruin everything you've built up so carefully. But you can't see that, can you? Wait, Lambert, wait.
Hey, look, there he goes.
Out of my way. Hey, you, stop.
The fire escape. He's getting away down the fire escape.
Come on, Fred.
Okay, stop or shoot.
Can you see him?
Not halfway. Get your flashlight on him.
Yeah. How's that?
Okay, stop, I tell you.
Get him, Fred.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with the strange ending of tonight's story. Meantime, a question for you drivers. Does your windshield look different lately? Has something new been added? I'm talking about the new 1945 Federal Use Stamp. It's time for it, you know. And it's also time to pick up one of Signal's free use stamp protectors if you want to be sure of getting yours. Signal Oil Company had these neat, transparent little shields made up to protect your use stamp from moisture and scuffing, so it will stay on without peeling through a whole year of wear and window washing. Every car needs one. But like all things in wartime, quantities are naturally limited. And that's why I'd suggest that you get yours this week, tomorrow if possible. Just drive into any of the friendly stations displaying Signal's yellow and black circle sign and say, I'd like one of Signal's use stamp protectors that was offered free on the Whistler. And now, back to the Whistler.
So Lambert's revenge wasn't complete. He killed Joe, but he himself was killed by the police when he ran from them. He'd counted on that letter to prove he'd killed Joe in self-defense. When the letter was gone, he lost his head. You see, the unexpected had happened. It so frequently does. In murders. Remember that when you think you'd like to kill somebody. Poor Lambert, if he'd only had a minute to think.
Oh, we're through with the books, Mr. Jennings.
The figures had been tampered with?
Sure, the original figures have been changed. We talked to the witnesses, too.
That girl in your office, the fellow that witnessed the street accident, and your watchman. I guess there isn't much doubt about what happened.
There is none to my mind. Lambert must have accused Joe of theft. Perhaps he was even unwise enough to tell Joe about the letter he had left in my care. Lambert was a good man, a responsible man, but mentally a little slow.
Yeah, the way I figure it, Carson knew the game was up. He must have got the drop on Mr. Dean and held him up while he got set for a getaway. Well, the safe was open and the stuff in your private box was scattered all over the place.
I kept money for my personal use there. Sometimes fairly large sums. Joe knew it. I'd had a key made for him so that he could bring me cash from time to time when I was unable to get to the office.
Well, I can understand Carson's death. That was an accident when they fought over the gun. What I don't get is why Lambert Dean ran out on us. I don't like shooting down innocent men.
You mustn't blame yourself. You couldn't have known. As I said, Lambert was not quick. I suppose he thought he could not prove Joe had attacked him.
Oh, we might not have either, without that letter.
Yes, it's a fortunate thing I remembered that Joe had the key to my compartment. Of course, I removed the letter at once and took it home with me. A very fortunate thing. Otherwise, we might never have known what happened.
Next Monday at 9 o'clock, The Whistler will bring you another strange tale. The Whistler is broadcast for your entertainment by the marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories, and by your neighborhood Signal dealer. This program, directed by George W. Allen, with tonight's story by Sally Thorson, music by Wilbur Hatch, is transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. This is Marvin Miller speaking, and suggesting that you let every traffic signal remind you that you do go farther with Signal gasoline. Yes, you do go farther with Signal. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
You're listening to 1940s Radio on the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
As we look in on the Coopers tonight, we find there's nobody home because they're over at the Atterberries. Liz and Iris must have something up their sleeve, for they served their husbands a tremendous dinner, and they are now sprawled out helplessly in the living room.
Oh, Gad, I ate too much. I wish I could loosen my belt.
Well, why don't you? Don't be silly. You can't reach way out there. Yeah, I know just how he feels. I'll bet I've gained 5 pounds.
Oh, that dinner was worth it. Who cares if you gain a few pounds here and there?
I do. With me, the fat ignores here and goes straight to there. Yeah. Why is it fat is so sneaky on women? It always hits below the belt.
Don't talk about it. If anyone wants me for the next 6 months, George, I'm hibernating.
Iris, do you think they're ready? They look just about right to me.
Hey, what are they talking about, Mr. Atterbury?
I don't know, but I think they're getting ready to baste us with gravy.
No, we're not going to eat you. We just want to ask you a favor, so we stuffed you until you're too weak to fight back.
A typical feminine scheme. What's the favor?
Well, before we ask you, will you promise you'll say yes?
No.
Oh, George, before I ask you, will you promise you'll say yes?
Oh, no. The last time I did that, I ended up married.
Why, George Cooper, let's come right out with it, Liz. We want you boys to take us to the country club dance Friday night.
Dance? Boys?
remember what a dance is, don't you, Rudolph? When you climb up on my feet and we glide around the room. Iris. Well, what do you say, fellas?
Now, just a moment. George and I will discuss it. Ask us again, girls.
Will you take us to the country club dance Friday night?
No.
Oh, you're so funny. Why won't you take us?
Because we're going to the fight.
Fight? But, George, you go there every Friday night. And this is a formal dance.
Formal? The fights are looking better all the time. I'll say they are.
What's the matter, George? You used to love to go to dances. Now we never go anymore. What happened?
We got married.
Oh, fine. If I get a divorce, will you take me Friday night?
No. Wait a minute, boy. An offer like that deserves more careful consideration.
Rudolph.
Sorry, Lotus Bud.
George, I know the fights would be exciting, but think of the dance for a minute. Now, just think. I'd wear the blue dress you like so much, and we could dance on the terrace and smooch in the dark corners. And wouldn't you like that, Georgie? Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh, good.
We could smooch too, Rudolph.
Oh, Gad.
Georgie, what does my little husband say,
No, the spell's broken, Liz. I'm going to the fight. It's for the state championship.
Well, I have rights, George Cooper. You'll take me to the dance or else.
Or else what?
Or else I'll go with somebody else. So will I. Atta girl, Iris. We'll go with some other fellas.
Who?
You'll see.
Who?
Don't worry.
Who?
Oh, shut up. You sound like an owl.
Oh, it's all right, boy. They're just bluffing.
Oh, we are, huh? Well, don't worry. We'll get dates. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. It's a challenge, Iris. While you're at the fight, you can just think of us floating around the dance floor in someone else's arms. Come on in the den, Iris. I'll tell you who I have in mind. Okay. Ooh, this is exciting. Well, don't keep me waiting, Liz. Who will we be dancing with? Can you lead? Oh, nuts. Oh, hi, Iris. Come on in. I came over as soon as I could, Liz girl. I had to drop Laughing Boy at the bank. Laughing Boy? Rudolph. He's still chortling over the idea of our getting dates for the dance. Now, George gave me the horse laugh, too. Well, I may have been bluffing last night, Iris, but now I'm determined to go through with it. Good girl. We don't know anybody, huh? Ha! It's just a question of deciding to whom we'll give the honor of taking us. Yeah. Whom do we know? Yeah. Whom? Oh, come now. We must know someone. Funny, the only men I can think of are George and Rudolph. Well, I happen to know they're busy that night. Well, how about you, Liz? You knew scads of men. Well, I must be getting old, Iris. Everyone I can think of is either out of circulation, out of town, or out of order. Well, we're licked. Wait a minute. I won't let this happen. I wonder if I can find my old address book. Hey, that's a good idea. That little black book was loaded. Let's see now. Last time I saw it was here in the desk somewhere. Oh, gee, what a lot of junk. Oh, here it is. Oh, Eureka. Let's start with the A's now. Bill Arnold. I went out with him in college. What's all this writing under his name?
Oh, just a few necessary details, see. Black hair, blue eyes, tall, good dancer, C-O-A-D.
What does that mean, C-O-A-D?
Caution, one-armed driver.
Hey, this book must have come in handy.
Girls called me up from all over the campus to see if I recommended a date. I was the Duncan Hines of Petter's Point.
Let's call Bill Arnold.
Oh, darn, I just remembered. He got married. Here's one under C, Tom Crawford. Red hair, blue eyes, yellow convertible.
He sounds colorful. Any footnotes?
Yeah, C-N-A-D.
What's that?
Caution, no armed driver.
Oh, let's call him.
Too late, Iris. He's married, too.
Oh, let me see that book. Hey, listen to this one. You wrote blonde, blue eyes, handsome, nice build.
Really? What's his name?
George Cooper.
Ooh. What else did I write?
It says, nothing in common, not my type. Oh, Liz, let's face it, we're all through.
Oh, no, we're not. I think I'll call on the green-eyed monster.
Okay, I'll go out with anybody.
I mean jealousy. We'll make believe we have dates, and our husbands will be so jealous they'll insist on taking us to the dance themselves.
Oh, they won't believe us.
They might. I expect to get a phone call from Fred tonight.
Fred?
Yes. And I'll take it in the living room where George can hear my end of the conversation. How's 7 o'clock? Is that okay, Fred?
Oh, yes, 7's fine. And then you call me back at 7:15, and Rudolph can hear my end of the conversation. Isn't that right, Harry?
Well, it's evening, and the Coopers are in the living room. George is looking over the evening paper, and Liz is nervously trying to read a book and look like she isn't expecting a phone call from her boyfriend, Fred, better known as Iris Atterbury.
Liz, is that a good book you're reading?
Huh? Oh, yes, it's very exciting.
Oh. How'd you ever learn to read upside down like that?
What? Oh, it's an eye exercise.
Do you feel all right, Liz?
Oh, yes, fine.
Are you expecting a phone call?
No. Whatever made you think that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because you've got the phone in your lap.
I didn't even know it. Oh, I'll get it, George. I'm nearer. Hello, Fred. Hello.
Hello, Liz. This is Fred.
Fred? Fred who?
I don't know. You didn't tell me.
This isn't Fred Thompson, is it?
Yeah, that's who I am.
Why, Fred, how wonderful to hear your voice.
Oh, it's good to hear your voice. What are you doing Friday night, babe?
Friday night? Well, what a coincidence. George is going to the fight, and I'll be free.
Well, here's the pitch, kiddo. There's a dance at the country club, and I thought us worms should get out there and wiggle.
The country club dance? Why, I'd love to go, Fred.
Good. We'll have fun, and maybe, who knows, we'll go out on the terrace and...
You don't mean...
Yeah, play canasta.
Oh, Fred, you shouldn't say things like that to me. I'm married.
I know it, but I'm a mad, impetuous fool.
A corsage? Oh, yes, I remember. Those flowers you get for dances before you get married.
Well, that ought to do it, girl. Now I'll hang up, and you give me about 10 minutes to get Rudolph in the room and call me back. Okay, Harry?
All right, Freddie. See you Friday night. Goodbye. Anything new in the paper, George?
No.
Well, it's not my fault if there's no news.
Who was that, Liz?
Who was who?
Who was it?
On the phone, you mean?
Yes?
Oh, him.
Yes, who was it?
Fred.
Fred who?
Well, I don't see what difference it makes.
Oh, you don't? Oh, Fred, you shouldn't say things like that to me. I'm married.
Listen, George, you're going out without me Friday night.
Well, that's different.
What's sauce for the gander is sauce for the goose. And I might tell you, Mr. Gander, that Friday night this goose is going to honk.
Well, if you do any honking, I'm going to be pushing the button.
I accept.
What do you mean, you accept?
You'll take me to the dance, isn't that what you meant?
Yes.
Fred was going to send me a corsage.
I'll send you a corsage.
Orchid?
Orchid?
Oh, okay, gardenias.
I'll get it. And if it's Fred again, I'll tell him a thing or two.
Well, somehow I don't think that it'll be Fred.
Hello?
Hello, George boy. This is Mr. Atterbury. Hey, I just stumbled on something you might be interested in. Did Liz just get a call from someone named Fred?
Yeah. How did you know?
I walked in and caught Iris with her voice down.
Oh, I get it. Well, that's very interesting.
Oh, we're married to a couple of tricky tomatoes.
Yes. Well, thanks for calling. Goodbye. Well, Liz, I expect to have a real good time Friday night at the fights.
At the fight? Who was that, George?
Who was who?
Who was it?
On the phone?
Yes, who was it?
Oh, that was Fred's husband, Rudolph.
Oh!
Well, come on, George, boy. We're missing the first fight.
Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Atterbury. I'm worried about the girls sitting in the living room with their formals on. Do you believe they're really waiting for their dates to show up?
I don't know. They say they are.
I think they're bluffing.
Well, if Iris is bluffing, she went to a lot of trouble to squirm her way into that new girdle. Never has so much been held by so little.
I'm sure they're bluffing.
Yeah, sure they are. Come on, let's go to the fight.
Yeah, let's go. In a few minutes. I know she doesn't have a date.
Well, what do you want to do? Stick around and see who it is she doesn't have a date with?
We'll get it.
Come on, this I gotta see.
Hi, Dick. Hi, Barney. Hello, fellows.
Hi, Liz. Hi, Iris.
Boy, do you look slick.
Oh, Dick, thank you. Well, shall we go?
Anything you say, beautiful.
Well, we're leaving now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, Dick, Barney, this is Mr. Cooper and Mr. Atterbury.
Oh, how do you do? And don't worry, we'll have your daughters home early.
Well, goodbye. Come on, Dickie boy.
There they go, George.
Well, what are we going to do about it? Just stand here?
I should say not. Let's go to the fight.
Fight?
Yes, come on. Don't you see? They want us to come running after them like a couple of Sagalahads. We'd be playing right into their hands.
Well, I don't know. Suppose those kids get fresh.
But nothing to worry about. Liz can outrun them, and Iris won't have to.
This is our car here, Mrs. Cooper. You can get in the back with me, ma'am.
Oh, all right. Well, it was awfully nice of you boys to come over and pick us up.
Oh, that's all right. After all, you're my mother's best friend. Besides,
you promised us $2 apiece.
I know.
I don't understand the whole thing.
Neither do I. Why did you want us to call you by your first names and tell you how pretty you were?
It's just a joke we're playing.
It was funny, all right. Well, fasten your safety belts, everybody. Is it too windy for you?
Well, it might be better if you put the windows up.
Oh, this is a roadster. It doesn't have windows.
It has curtains, but we left them home.
Well, could you put the top up?
And we left that home, too.
My hair is blowing back here. Couldn't you at least put the windshield up?
It is up.
Yeah, it just doesn't have any glass in it.
Fine.
Hey, what happens to this pumpkin at midnight? Does it turn into an automobile?
That's a good one. Turn into an automobile.
Yeah, pumpkin.
Well, this is it.
This is what? What did you stop for?
Oh, this is as far as we go.
What do you mean? You're supposed to take us to the club.
Gosh, Mom didn't tell me that. Oh, we can't. We're due at the school dance.
Well, Dick, can't you be a little late?
No, I've got the needle for the phonograph.
Well, what do we do now? Hitchhike?
Dick, is there any chance that we could take the car and drop you off at your dance?
Oh,
We'll give you $3 apiece instead of $2. $4? $5? All right, $5.
Liz, that's $10. The whole car isn't worth any more than that.
Well, what are you kicking about? That's all you're paying for it.
What? You mean we just bought the car?
Sure. Isn't that what you meant?
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, Iris. You are now half owner of an Essex.
Well, we're finally on our way, Liz. I feel like a college kid in this car.
Do you think we'll find them waiting for us when we get to the dance?
Who?
Our husbands.
Well, I certainly hope so. What'll we do if they aren't there?
I don't know. We could just stand around and try to pretend they're in the powder room. Oh, Iris, did you hear that?
Yes. Oh, it isn't going to rain. Oh.
Well, something's falling, and it must be rain, because pennies don't splash like that.
Oh, how much further is it, Liz? I'm getting soaked.
I'm not sure. It's hard to see through the rain.
Well, doesn't this thing have a windshield wiper?
Sure.
Why don't you turn it on?
No windshield. Oh, we're going to look fine when we get to the dance.
Ow! What was that? I think the car backfired.
Oh. Why should a backfire make the car sag on one corner?
Don't ask me. I'm not mechanical. Oh! That backfire evened the car up.
Iris, I think we've got 2 flats. Look back and see if someone's shooting at our tires.
Well, I don't see anyone.
2 flats. There must be tacks in the road.
What road?
The road we're on. Can't you see it? It's right in front of... Well, we drove up on it. I wonder when we left the road.
I don't know. I'll ask that cow over there.
How do you like that? Now we'll have to walk back to the highway.
Walk?
Yeah, it can't be far. Luckily, we have on our high-heeled hiking boots.
Well, I can't walk in this girdle.
All right, you stay here. I'll send a searching party back for you.
Oh, I'll go with you.
Stout fellow. Come on, Iris, let's mush. I mean slosh.
There's the highway, Liz.
We made it. Oh.
Do your shoes squish every time you take a step?
No.
How come?
They're stuck in the mud half a mile back.
Oh, we we must be a sorry-looking sight.
What do you mean? We might be starting a new fad. Shredded formals with an open mud riff.
Tell me the truth, Liz. Do I look like a drowned rat?
No. You'd have to fix yourself up a little to look like that.
We can't go to the dance like this. Let's try to hitchhike home.
Yeah, the dance is probably over anyway.
Oh, look. Here comes a car.
Hey, it looks like your car.
Well, it is. It's George and Rudolph.
Pardon me, madam. Could we give you a lift?
Rudolph, don't you recognize me?
Iris? Yes. And that's Liz.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how she looks when she gets up in the morning. Oh, what happened, Liz? Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right, but it might interest you to know we almost got killed tonight while you were sitting there watching your old fight.
Well, what are you talking about? We didn't go to the fights.
Didn't go to the fight?
No, we went out to the dance right after you left. Just like we knew you would. Yeah, if that makes you feel any better.
Oh, that makes us feel great.
My Favorite Husband has been presented through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
We had a party last night. It's one of the places in a worse shape. You know how it is. You leave things overnight, takes twice as long to put them right. A bit like forgetting to watch your weight. Still, I watch mine every morning with the Kellogg's Special K breakfast. Fruit juice, black coffee or tea with lemon, a big bowl of Special K, a little milk and sugar, less than 250 calories the lot. The Weight Watchers breakfast with Kellogg's Special K. The tasty way to help you stay trim. We had a party last night. It's one of the places in a worse shape. You know how it is. You leave things overnight, takes twice as long to put them right. A bit like forgetting to watch your weight. Still, I watch mine every morning with the Kellogg's Special K breakfast. Fruit juice, black coffee or tea with lemon, a big bowl of Special K, a little milk and sugar, less than 250 calories the lot. The Weight Watchers breakfast with Kellogg's Special K. The tasty way to help you stay trim.
They begin with the beans, coffee beans, coffee beans, coffee beans.
When they're making Maxwell House,
they take the fresh coffee beans, only fresh coffee beans,
to make wonderful Maxwell House. Look inside the jar, it's a rich, fresh brown, 'cause there's coffee pot freshness all the way down.
Yes, there's coffee pot freshness in every cup of Maxwell House.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed. From the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for. Teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town!
Howdy,
If you're ever out on the frontier and happen to need a frontier town lawyer, well, my name's Chad Remington, and the frontier town Dos Rios. Not that I haven't got a few clients. I have. But after my last experience, what I'm looking for right now is a little more restful case. To tell the truth, and even a frontier town lawyer is expected to do that. It all started when I was out looking for a little rest and relaxation. With the buffalo and elk on the move, I gathered up Cherokee O'Bannon, who owns the Dos Rios livery stable now that he has forsaken the patent medicine game. And together we set out for the Tierra Piedra country, buffalo guns thonged to our pommels and rifles slapping easily in our saddle boots. We were loping along high up in the tangled crags, and everything was serene. Or serene was the way it looked.
Counselor? I say, Chad, what are you looking so happy about?
Because, Cherokee, up here with no troubles to bother me, I feel happy. What are you looking so glum about?
Well, not to put too fine a point on the matter, my boy. It's just because up here in this Satan-forsaken barren wilderness, we're 2 days' ride from the nearest establishment which purveys nectar. Nectar spelled W-H-I-S-K-E-Y, whiskey.
Cherokee, for a man who made his dubious living by using his wits, you certainly are lacking in resourcefulness.
Resourcefulness? Now, how could resourcefulness get me even 2 fingers of liquid mine up here?
You see what's growing all around us, don't you?
Well, my palate may be decomposing for the lack of lubrication, but my optics are sharp as ever. Naturally, I see what's growing all around us. Mesquite. What's there about mesquite to salve my thirst?
Don't you know what the Indians make from mesquite? A delightful witch's brew known as mescal.
Pox on mescal. 2 ounces of that stuff, and a man might end up married.
Well, you're up in Indian country now, Cherokee. And if you're thirsty enough, you'll do as the Indians do, drink mescal.
Do you really think I could try cooking some up when we make camp tonight? I got that Dutch oven in my saddle roll, and... Say, look there, Chad. Isn't that a flock of sheep on the move, just down below us?
Yeah, looks like they're being trailed, too. Must be between 700 and 1,000 sheep in that flock.
That's another example of what mescal will do to you.
What's mescal got to do with trailing a flock of sheep?
Well, anybody who'd trail a lizard through this country must have been drinking mescal.
I can't disagree with you there, O'Bannon. This isn't even fit for mountain sheep. And there seems to be only 3 people tending the... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh what? Now what's the matter?
Quick. Look across the other side of this valley, up by that chimney rock. Doesn't that look like a yellow shirt?
A yellow... Billy Blue Blazes, Chad, you're 100% right. It's a yellow shirt, and that means Indian.
It sure does mean Indians. Apaches. And unless I miss my guess, they're after those sheep.
Well, there aren't enough of those redskins to risk a raid.
Maybe not, but there are enough to be scouts. There, you see now? They're turning their ponies and heading north. Probably going to tell the main body of the raiders that they've located the flock.
Well, even with this buffalo gun, I couldn't reach them from here, Chad.
Well, the only thing we can do is ride down and warn those herders what we think they're in for. All right, Cherokee, knock on that piece of crowbait. This gravel's loose, it's a downhill ride, and we've really got to make tracks if we're going to get there in time.
Up there, fella! Get to running! Ah! Up way!
Diego.
Si, Palara.
I can see Pablo no longer.
My brother's up ahead trying to turn the ship to the left. We do not wish to lose one sheep before we deliver them to Fort Lincoln.
Si, Diego. To sell to government contractors what we've been working for 6 years now. And we must not... Diego.
Si, what happened, Palara? What is it?
Maybe I make a mistake. I do not think so. I saw a flash of yellow shirt and rocks up ahead.
Yellow shirt? Sacre madre. Indians.
Call Pablo. Quick.
Pablo! Pablo! Palara, he cannot hear this far. I shall ride up ahead and...
Diego, it is too late. The Indians are all around us.
Pilaro, off your horse. The Red Devils shall not get our sheep without a fight.
Quick, Diego. 2 of them get behind us.
Then we take care of them first. Palara, those 2 Nariñas, those white men, they come to help us, and they...
Diego mío!
Hand me a few more of those stones, Cherokee.
Here you are, Chad.
I'm sorry that we didn't have something more to dig with than our hands, Senor Velicheta.
It does not make much difference, Senor Remington. These graves are temporary only. If we ever get a ship to Fort Lincoln, Diego and Pablo shall have fine graves back home with marble headstones.
You'll forgive my intruding in a time like this, Senora Valachita. But how is it that you're taking your sheep all the way to Fort Lincoln?
My husband, Diego, had arranged to sell all the sheep to Senor Branquantro.
Branquantro, huh? What is he now, a government contractor for beef cattle and sheep?
See, he has contract for meat with the government.
That just gives a lie to the old adage about early to bed and early to rise and living an honest life. Government contractor.
You already know this, Senor Quantro?
Like a book. About 3 years ago, he was down in our neck of the woods. But he sloped fast when we found out that he was peddling whiskey and rifles to the Indians.
Even bad man, if he pay price for sheep. That is all I ask.
Well, Senora Velcheta, since Cherokee and I are doing nothing in particular, I don't suppose you'd have any objections to our riding along with you and making sure that the sheep get through.
Oh, no, Senor. You have no reason to be any more help to me. Already you drove off the Indians, and even though my husband and brother-in-law were killed, you saved the flock.
Now, I'm not above taking credit, but we didn't drive off any Indians, Senora.
But I saw you when you and Senor Remington come up behind us. That was when Indians ride off.
That's when the raiders rode off. I've got a pretty good nose for smells, Senora, and those men didn't smell like Indians. The men who raided you smelled mightily like two-legged polecats. White men. And if you don't object, Cherokee and I sure mean to find out.
Why don't a lot of you shut up? Only a bunch of half-wits would bungle a simple little job like that.
Now, wait a minute, Bronk. We didn't do the bungling. You just didn't send enough men.
What are you talking about, Schiller? There were 8 of you, and only 3 of them herders, and the 2 men you say rode up.
Yeah, but them Jaspers that rode up behind us. Ask Eddie. Ask anybody.
That's the truth, Bronk. Maybe if we'd seen them coming, it would have been different, but they caught us by surprise.
And you can shut up too, Eddie.
Well, yes, that's what I'm telling you.
Talk. That's all I get. Well, if I'd have been along, we'd have had them sheep.
Oh, sure. If. Nobody stopped you from coming along, you know, and if you ask me...
Eddie, you better be leaving. You're through.
I'll say I'm through. For good this time.
And the next time I send anybody out to get them sheep, I think I'll dress them up in dunce caps instead of like Apaches.
Senor Remington?
Yes, Senora?
You feel the air?
Well, if I'm any judge of the weather, it feels and sounds as if a storm's coming up.
Storm would certainly wreck everything up here in these mountains. There are 2 rivers to cross between here and Fort Lincoln, and a real storm could...
Now what, Chad? Well, you're staring like Galileo with his first telescope.
Hold it, rein up.
There is trouble, Senor? You smelled something again?
I don't know about smelling it, but I certainly see something. Look over there. Isn't that a man riding toward us?
My Godfrey, it's an Apache. Well, look, he's wearing a yellow shirt.
Perhaps he wear yellow shirt, but that man ride in saddle. He white man.
It's a white man right enough, and he isn't just out for the exercise. He's riding straight for us. Howdy, friend. Something we can do for you?
Maybe so. First, I'd like to do something for you.
Something for us, huh? Well, first, maybe you can explain what you're doing wearing an Apache shirt.
I was one of the men who raided these sheep this morning.
Why, you blasted, no good, unprincipled...
Now, wait a minute, Cherokee. There must be a reason why he raided the sheep, and another reason why he rode out here in the middle of nowhere to tell us.
Maybe you are the man who killed my Diego.
Ma'am, any shooting I did was over your heads. You see, I thought I recognized you, Remington.
Remington? Do I know you?
You know my brother, Jimmy Bakewell. And it was you who got him paroled.
And you must be... Let me see. Yes, you must be Eddie Blakewell.
Yeah, that's right. Since I figure one good turn deserves another, well, I took my life in my hands and rode out to meet you.
But why? What do you want to tell us?
You know who engineered that raid this morning? Bronk Quantro.
Quantro? But he's the man who's supposed to buy these sheep.
Sure. He said he was going to buy them, but that ain't the way Quantro runs his business. You see, he arranges to buy cattle and sheep providing they're delivered at Fort Lincoln.
Yes?
Then, by dressing his men up like Apaches, he gets the animals and the Indians get the blame.
But why you come to tell us?
Why? I'll tell you why, ma'am. Because Bronk Quantro is as cussed as they come. And for one, I've taken all the slapping around I'm going to take.
I suppose now that he missed the sheep this morning, it's only made him more determined, eh?
It sure has. When he comes out after him next time, he'll be bringing every man-jack that works for him.
Oh, more trouble, more trouble. I start to believe the whole thing is not worth it.
I've never heard a bass talk that way before, Senora Velcheta. And certainly never an American. How far behind us is Quantro and his gang, Eddie?
Well, about an hour and a half at the most.
Yeah, this is a fine hog-headed deal. I suppose this is the only trail to Fort Lincoln?
The only trail, yeah. But you could get there driving these sheep across Diablo Basin.
Diablo Basin? Oh, no. It is so hot there, and the sheep move so slow we would die before we were 1 hour across.
There's a river the other side of Diablo Basin, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, the big salamander. But you'd have to swim the sheep across, and that water's plenty high.
Well, if this storm breaks, the water will be plenty higher. Just the same, folks, with Bronk Quantro right on our heels, I'm going to try to get these sheep to Fort Lincoln if we have to drive them halfway around the world to get them there.
Hey, wait a minute. Line up. Oh, hey, up there. Schiller, where in tarnation thunder do you think they're driving them sheep?
Looks from here as if they're heading into the Diablo Basin, Bronk.
Into that furnace? You don't get to Fort Lincoln that way.
You could if you went up through the Painted Rocks till you got to the big salamander, then swim them across.
They couldn't swim that themselves, even without the sheep, you loco.
I'm not. But maybe they are.
I wonder what made them change their minds and go that way.
Yeah. Sounds like they knew we were behind them.
By blazes, Schiller, I'll bet that's it. Eddie Bakewell. Well, now I want 2 scalps hanging from my belt. Remington's and Eddie's.
If we could get through them lava beds, we can probably head them off before they hit the river. That's tough going.
I don't care how tough it is. Let's ride.
All right.
We started out, I just wanted a sheep. Now it's Remington and Bakewell, too. And by Jasper, if I have to follow them into prairie dog holes, I'm going to get them 2 if it's the last thing I do on this earth.
We'll return to the second act of the Trail Drive, our exciting frontier town adventure, in just a few moments. And now, Frontier Town.
Well, are you beginning to understand why I'm looking for a little quiet law business? I've had my back to the wall a few times in my young life, but never has my back been jammed against a series of walls. Bronk Quantro and his little band of high-spirited gentlemen loaded down like an arsenal right behind us, 800 and some odd head of tired and frightened sheep ahead of us, a volcanic blast furnace known as Diablo Basin to the left of us, and the big salamander running brown and dirty over its banks, aided by the fury of a mountain storm to the right of us. But when you're boxed in on all 4 sides, there's not much you can do but plunge ahead. And in the case of Palada Velcheta, Cherokee O'Bannon, Eddie Bakewell, and myself, plunging ahead hits the nail right on the thumb. Because there was very little left for us to do but herd the flock of sheep up to the edge of the big salamander and get ready to plunge in. And that's a prospect I never want to face again as long as I live. If I live that long.
Senor Remington, even this seems a miracle, getting this far. But anyone who sees the river cannot need to know very much to realize these sheep, tired and weak from the drive, will never be able to swim across.
Well, if I were a betting man, and I am, I'd give you 10 to 1 the sheep can't make it. And 20 to 1 I can.
Cherokee, you've been around the frontier long enough to have learned that where there's water, there must be cottonwoods and willows.
What a remarkable discovery, Professor. Go to the head of the class. Cottonwood and willows.
Remington, what do you mean? You think maybe we can hide the sheep on the trees? Well, because if you do...
I wish to goodness we could, Eddie. It would be a lot easier. But as long as I seem to be running a school here, do you remember what Noah did when he was confronted with rain?
Well, unaccustomed as I am to the perusal of religious literature, it so happens that I am well acquainted with old man Noah's resourcefulness. Because I was always interested in what a man would do when completely surrounded by water.
Senor Chad, you do not think we can build an ark like Noah?
That's right, I don't. But I do believe that we could build a few rafts, lash them together, and pole the sheep to the other bank without losing even one kid.
Raft? Madre de Santos, we have no tools.
Even if we had the tools, we haven't the time.
We've got a few tools that Cherokee and I packed for our hunting trip. And as far as time goes, well, we've got as much time at our disposal as the good Lord will allow. All right, come on, boys. We've got some hand axes and some rawhide, so let's be unpacking those tools and getting to work before Bronquantro gets here and goes to work on us.
I never would have believed it, Chad. Got about enough logs now for one raft.
Save your breath, Eddie. Because if we don't get through with this job, and soon, Quantro may see that none of us has any breath left.
Even this rain, I'm as hot as a furnace.
3 rafts already.
Yep, and what you'd better do, Philander, is to start herding some of those sheep aboard a raft. You never can tell when we may have to leave sooner than we expected.
Hi! Get aboard there! Say, Chad.
What is it, Cherokee?
What do you say to sheep that make them move?
Well, you have to learn to talk their language, Cherokee.
Their language?
Sure. You've got to get behind them and say,
You know, Chad, if it weren't for you, we never would have had it. Oh, friend Joe, look there. Look, just coming up over the edge of the painted rock.
Indians, Apaches.
Apaches, nothing. That's Bronquantro and his gang. And not only have we spotted them, but they've spotted us.
Not only have they spotted us, but they're getting our range. That was my hat.
All right, come on. Grab our horses and let's get aboard those rafts. Palata, start moving those sheep.
Ándale. Ándale.
Come on, come on. Go.
Ándale.
Chad! Bron's coming down the other side.
Well, you're wearing a gun, man. Don't leave our flank unprotected.
Look, Chad, 2 of them crawling down there in the willow.
Thanks, Cherokee. I can see them good. Right over the side of this buffalo gun. All right, now, pull. Pull for the sandbank. Get them over there. Push.
Lord almighty, Cherokee. I never thought we'd make it.
I was just about able to pull myself up the bank, Eddie. For a few moments, I thought I was gone.
Why, you just leave it to Chad to... Suffering Joe, where is Chad?
Well, he was right behind me on the last raft.
If anything happens to him, I'll... Cherokee, isn't that him out there? Down below us in the river.
Where? I don't see any... Sweet, merciful Providence, it is Chad. He's swimming his horse up to help Palida.
He's got hold of her, but the weight's too much for him. Cherokee's not going to make it.
Well, he's going to make it if I have anything to do with it. Say your prayers, Eddie, and keep me covered.
Ah, you blame fool! You can't swim out to him. Well, I'll be hamstrung. Full of booze and with hardly a muscle in his body, and look at that O'Bannon swim.
Hang on, Chad, I'm coming.
Cherokee, look out! Look out for the horse! Poor fool, he's never going to make it.
I think we got most of the water out of you, Cherokee.
I didn't want to have to die full of water.
Oh, Senor O'Bannon, never have I seen a man swim like you do, so fast, just like a fish.
Well, Senor, anytime I get into water, I just can't swim fast enough. I just can't wait to get out of it.
Oh, no.
Well, it sure looks like Cointreau gave up, all right. From the yelling I heard in the opposite bank, Chad, there was a couple of them Ranahands who felt your lead.
Well, it's all right with me. And if I sound just a little bloodthirsty, I mean to. 30-4 aren't very good odds.
Well, senors, now that the storm is over, we had better move the sheep again.
Yeah. And if we don't get out of here, Cointreau might change his mind and get around behind us again.
How far would you say it is from where we are to Fort Lincoln, Eddie?
About 8-9 miles.
Well, the sun's coming out again, and that'll dry out our clothes while we're riding. So I say, let's get back on our horses and be off for Fort Lincoln.
Whoa there, whoa. All right, you boys drop by tomorrow and I'll pay you off. All right, come on, Schiller.
Hey, Bronk, if you're going to your office, I'm going back over to my place and fix up my shoulder. It hurts like blazes.
Yeah, Schiller, go ahead.
And if I was you, I'd go someplace, too. I wouldn't want to show my face when Remington hits town.
Think I'm that big a fool? I got some mighty important business to take care of up in Dakota. Like I'll be gone a couple of weeks. See you when I get back, Schiller.
Sure, Bronk. See you then.
Yeah.
Well, howdy, Bron.
Oh, it's you, Eddie. What are you doing hanging around my office?
Waiting for you.
You know something? I'm glad you're here. Gonna save me looking you up.
Yeah?
Did you run across Chad Remington after I threw you out this morning?
Up in the Diablo Basin, you mean? Yeah, I seen him. And I told him what you were planning to do. And you know something else? All he lost was 7 sheep crossing the big salamander.
Yeah? How do you know what he lost?
Chad told me. And if you're interested, he's standing right behind that closet door.
Chad, here. Of all the things you ever pulled, Cointreau, trying to rustle those sheep from those poor Basques was about the lowest.
What are you doing here, anyhow? Why are you always showing up someplace where you don't belong?
Oh, but I do belong in Fort Lincoln. You see, I'm going to be the government star witness when they try you for murder.
Chad, watch it!
And if you try to pick up that gun, Cointreau, I'm promising you this much. I'll jump you and bang your head until it goes clean through that floor. All right, Eddie, you get his gun. And then we'll take him over to the post guardhouse. Being a government contractor, Mr. Cointreau's picked himself up a nice charge of a federal offense.
Senor Chad and Senor Cherokee, all the things I have in my heart to say to you, when I make them into little words, somehow they turn to a big lump in my throat. And, well, nothing comes out.
Senor, as an expert on human ailments, I diagnose your case as the very common sediment in the throat.
Sediment in throat? Is that serious?
Pilata, believe me. The disease may not be serious, but I'm willing to bet that Cherokee's remedy will be.
Oh, you have a remedy? Good.
Madam, the first thing you'll have to do is rustle up a bottle of alcohol. Since I know you can't get alcohol out here, I suggest you get something like alcohol, namely good old drinking liquor.
Oh, no, you don't, Cherokee. You're not going to get a drink that way or any other way.
I'm not? Chad, you even treated those little lambs better than you treat me.
Naturally.
Naturally?
Naturally. You want me to treat you like a hog.
A hog, senor?
Yes, a hog, Pilata. You see, Cherokee wants me to let him get a snoot.
Frontier Town, starring Reed Hadley and featuring Wade Crosby, is a Bruce Ells production. Story and direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmars. Be sure to be with us again same time next week for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Reed Hadley. And now this is Bill Foreman to tell you that Frontier Town comes to you from Hollywood.
Inside every Cape plum, there's a nice clean stone asking to be let out. There's a very sweet sound to Cape plums when you have 'em for afters.
Denim aftershave with After Effects.
This cord is stronger than steel. It is 3T cord, built into the new G8 by Goodyear. It gives more protective strength. The new multi-bladed thread has a wrap-around shoulder design for greater grip, improved steering and cornering. It is built with tufts-in non-skid rubber to give more mileage, extra skid resistance. Remember the name and insist on the new G8 by Goodyear.
For lovely hair that makes men stare.
That's the promise of Steiner.
Now from Steiner, the authority on hair, new Pearl Foam Shampoo. Quick foaming Pearl Foam Shampoo leaves your hair with a light, fresh perfume, reveals true hidden beauty. Steiner Pearl Foam Sachets, 1 and 9 at chemists and stores everywhere.
For lovely hair that makes men stare. That's the promise of Steiner.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
This is Laurence Olivier. Today's play has been adapted from a story by Oscar Wilde. It is a little comedy. It was, of course, written many years ago, and my friends in America will, I'm sure, accept the jest in the spirit in which it was written. I myself will play the ghost in Oscar Wilde's The Canterville Ghost.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Canterville Ghost, the ghost of Sir Simon de Canterville, who murdered his wife, the Lady Eleanor de Canterville, here, in this very room, close on 400 years ago. Through 13 English reigns, I had haunted the halls and corridors of Canterville Chase, and from generation to generation I had struck terror into the hearts of the English nobility. Lords had been driven out of their minds by me. Ladies had died of fright. My career had been brilliant and uninterrupted. At last I had been almost too successful. No more tenants for Canterville Chase could be found. I had only the housekeeper to frighten. And then One day, in 1888, the shutters were flung back again. Canterville Chase found a new tenant.
Well, Mr. Otis, I'm glad you like the old place. Quite a few hundred years of history have gone to the making of Canterville. My ancestors have lived here since the days of Richard Coeur de Lion.
Is that right?
Yes.
I see. Wouldn't that be about the time of Columbus, Lord Canterville?
300 years before Columbus, Mr. Otis.
Well, what do you know about that? Did you hear that, Mama? 300 years before Columbus. Hey, you sure have plenty of history over here in the old country.
You sure have to lay on plenty of plumbing.
Yes, I guess that's right, too. But now, well, sir, this is just the sort of place I've been looking for, plumbing or no plumbing. Now, we'll take it.
Well, Mr. Otis, there is just one thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's only fair to warn you about it. I mean the Canterville ghost.
What? You mean you have a ghost as well?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Well...
My grand aunt, the Dowager Duchess of Bolton, was frightened into a fit by it as she was dressing for dinner. 2 skeleton hands on her shoulders as she was dressing for dinner. Well, she never really recovered.
No kidding.
Well, I'm afraid not. No, there's several members of my family have seen it, as well as the rector of the parish, Reverend Augustus Dampier. He's a fellow of King's College, Cambridge.
Massachusetts?
No, madam, England. Since then, to tell the truth, we haven't cared to live in the place ourselves. None of our younger servants would stay. There are mysterious noises in the corridors and here in the library. Mrs. Umney here will bear me out.
Horrible noises, the groans, and audible ghostly laughter.
Well, Lord Canterville, I'll take the furniture and the ghost and a valuation, eh? Now, I come from a modern country where we have everything that money can buy, and I reckon that if there were such a thing as a genuine ghost in Europe, we'd have it at home in one of our public museums, or in a roadshow by now, yes.
Well, I fear that the ghost exists, Mr. Otis. It's been well known for centuries, since 1584, in fact. It always makes its appearance before the death of a member of the family.
Well, so does the family doctor, for that matter. But, sir, there's no such thing as a ghost. And I guess the...
Yes, Canterville Chase had some new tenants at last. And as the Americans would say, my business was looking up again. All my greatest successes came back to me again. The Dowager Duchess, Madame de Tremouillac, who had seen me reading her diary by the firelight. The beautiful Lady Stutfield, who wore a black velvet band round her throat to hide the burning mark of my skeleton fingers. She drowned herself at last in the carp pond at the end of the King's Walk. Oh, yes, indeed. New tenants were here, and every morning I had a surprise for them.
Hey, Pop, that stain's back on the floor again, Pop, just like it's been every morning.
Eh? Well, son, that's mighty queer. Mighty queer. Darn it, you know, I've locked this room every night. And every morning the stain's back there on the floor, just like we never rubbed it out each time.
You know something, Pop? It's a different color again.
Eh? Why, now that's queer, too, son. First dark red, then scarlet, then sort of purple.
See what it is today, Pop? It's bright green.
For heaven's sake, who ever heard of green blood?
Oh, that's right, Mom. Hey, this is getting monotonous. Well, it's lucky we still have a lot more bottles of Pinkertons, so here we go again.
That very night, I made my first appearance. I chose my role very carefully. Mad Matthew, the starveling ghoul, with eyes like burning coals, long grey hair falling over my shoulders in matted coils, my garments of an antique cut, soiled and ragged and phosphorescent. From my wrists and ankles hung heavy manacles and rusty gyves, and then, dragging my chains along the cold stone floor, I made for the corridor outside the American's bedroom.
Hiram, there's someone out there in the corridor.
Huh? Now, this is too much. Now, see here. Look, my dear sir. Those chains of yours are making a terrible noise, and it's past 1 o'clock. Mrs. Otis and I can't get any sleep. Now, I really must insist on your oiling them. Now, look here, I brought you for that purpose a small bottle of the Tammany Rising Sun Lubricator. Now, it's said to be completely efficacious upon one application, and there are several testimonials to that effect on the wrapper from some of our most eminent native divines. Now, I'll leave it here for you by the bedroom candles, and I'll be happy to supply you with more should you require it. Now, good night, sir. Now, see here, sir.
Elmer, what are you thinking of? Shine pillars at the ghost. You've broken a picture, and he's dropped his bottle of Rising Sun Lubricator. Get back to bed at once.
Oh, never in 300 years had I been so grossly insulted. As there was evidently no time to lose before further indignities, I adopted the fourth dimension and retired through the wainscoting. On reaching my secret chamber in the left wing, I leaned up against a moonbeam to recover my breath. I, who had made a butler shoot himself in the pantry merely by tapping on a window pane with a green hand, I, given a bottle of Rising Sun Lubricator and having a pillow shied at my head. Very well, we would see. Next Sunday evening, the Kenilworth Spectre, in full suit of armor.
Say, what's going on out there? Hey, put up your hands there. Come on, I've got you covered.
Oh, my shin.
Say, Pop, he's been trying on that little old suit of armor, and he's fallen over the halberd.
Well, quick, boy, get me the liniment. Dr. Dobles.
Are you all right now? For heaven's sake, it must be something internal.
Now, you try some of this tincture. If it's indigestion, it'll cure it as quick as quick.
On reaching my room, I entirely broke down and became a prey to the most violent agitation. The vulgarity of these Americans, their utter materialism, was almost more than I could bear. I had hoped that even modern Americans would have been affected by a spectre in armor, if only out of respect for their national poet Longfellow, which I myself had the highest respect for. If only I hadn't fallen over. Well, I would terrify them before I'd finished. I would make them run screaming before me on the one night of the year when they must be afraid of ghosts, on Halloween.
Elmer? What have you been doing all this afternoon? Nothing, Virginia. Why? You've been up to something. I know. Honest, Virginia, I didn't do anything. Well, all right then. Come on down to the kitchen. Mom has a big pail of Halloween apples for us to bob for. Okay, I'm coming.
This Halloween, they will see a sight that would freeze the blood in their veins. A green, ice-cold corpse that crawled before them with white bleached bones and one rolling eyeball. I was to play my favorite role, Dumb Daniel, or the suicide skeleton. Making my way silently down the corridor, I followed them towards the stairs. No, they would expect me to appear at the head of the stairs. This way, then, round this corner, where... It's a ghost!
What's the matter? What is it? Well, I'll be doggone. Look at that. Did you rig this up, son?
Yeah, Pop.
Well, now that's mighty smart. A real Halloween ghost of your own, eh?
Sure, Pop.
A pumpkin head with a candle in it and a bed quilt on a broomstick. Well, what do you know? What's this note to say here?
Read it, Pop.
Oldie Otis Ghosty.
Yeah,
Ye only true and originally spook. Well, now that's mighty smart work, son.
Well, it sure scared the pants off the Canterville ghost, Pop.
I guess you can say that again, son. He sure did yell, didn't he?
Tricked, fooled, outwitted.
In a moment, we continue Theatre Royal with Sir Laurence Olivier.
We'd like to remind you of the great listening entertainment in store tomorrow on NBC. When the noted Italian maestro Guido Contelli leads the world-famous NBC Symphony in another brilliant concert from Carnegie Hall. The famed conductor offers the works of Handel and Schubert, featuring the latter's Symphony No. 7 in C major. Later Sunday, NBC invites you to hear a special resume of the year's history-making news on Voices and Events, 1953. You'll hear the voices of such world figures as Eisenhower, Churchill, and Stalin as top NBC commentators bring you news highlights of the year on Voices and Events, 1953. And remember to join NBC's Sunday Newspaper of the Air, Weekend, the only paper you can safely enjoy while driving in your car. Top notables from the news and entertainment world join to bring you all the news of the week in review, along with feature items on home, fashion, and sports. You'll meet Merrill Muller, Elmo Roper, and Earl Godwin with commentary on local and world news highlights, while Earl Wilson covers the Broadway beat, and Mel Allen reports on what's new in sports. And there's a special feature in store on NBC Star Playhouse tomorrow when film star Margaret O'Brien portrays the title role in the whimsical Lewis Carroll tale Alice in Wonderland. Later, enjoy the make-believe tale A Stroke of Fate, a special historical series that shows how a single event may have altered the entire course of a nation. Try to imagine what might have happened if the famous Battle of Hastings had not succeeded during that all-important Norman conquest of England. That's Stroke of Fate, part of your fine listening entertainment tomorrow on NBC.
And now we continue Theatre Royal with Sir Laurence Olivier.
On the day of All Hallows, I must admit that I was very weak and tired. The terrible excitement of the last 4 weeks was beginning to have its effect. My nerves were completely shattered, and I started at the slightest noise. For 5 days I kept to my room, and at last made up my mind to give way over the blood stain on the library floor. If the Otis family did not want it, they clearly did not deserve it. The question of my appearances was another matter, and really not under my control. As I saw it, it was my solemn duty to appear in the corridors once a week, and to gibber from the large oriel window on the first and third Wednesday in every month. I could not honorably escape from the obligations. I determined on one last fling. I went through to my nothing. This was becoming intolerable. Wishing to make an effective entrance, I had flung the wretched child's bedroom door wide open, when a heavy jug of water fell down on me, drenching me till my teeth chattered, or would have done if I had been wearing them. Luckily, I had not brought my head with me, or the consequences might have been very serious. As it was, I suffered a severe shock to my nervous system, and was laid up for the next few days with a very bad cold.
That poor ghost. It's gotten an awful cold.
He sure has, Bob. I think you're downright mean, Elmer. Fixing booby traps on the bedroom door.
That's right, Virginia. Just think if I'd been the one the water fell on.
His mum's got something there, Elmer.
Yes, Pop. Well, I'm going right upstairs and leave it a bottle of Dr. Swedrick's Ever-Ready Cold Cure before we've all gone and caught it.
It was useless. I gave up all hope of ever frightening this rude American family. From then on, I had to content myself with creeping about the passage in borrowed slippers with a muffler round my throat on account of the drafts. I also thought it advisable to carry a small arquebus in case I should be attacked by the boy. Many a time, as I happen to know, he lay in wait for me, the corridors and stairs bestrewn with nutshells. But in deference to my self-respect, I positively refused to appear. At last, when I did appear or materialize, I took good care to do so in private, merely to stretch my legs, as I did one sunny morning in the tapestry chamber.
Poor Mr. Ghost. Sir Simon. You look so sad.
Who wouldn't be a little depressed the way I have been treated?
I know. But my young brother, that's Elmer, he's going to school soon, to Eton.
To Eton? But that's my old school.
Well, he's going anyhow, and then nobody will bother you. If you behave yourself.
It is absurd asking me to behave myself, quite absurd. After all, I am the Canterville Ghost. I must rattle my chains occasionally and groan through keyholes and walk about at night, if that's what you mean. It's my only reason for existing at all.
It's no reason at all for existing, and you know you've been very wicked. Mrs. Umney told us the first day we arrived here that you had killed your wife.
That I admit. It was purely a family matter and concerned no one else.
But it's very wrong to kill anyone. You know it is.
Oh, how I hate the cheap severity of abstract ethics. My wife was very plain, never had my ruffs properly starched, and knew nothing about cookery. Why, there was a buck I had shot in Hogley Woods, a magnificent pricket, and you know how she sent it up to table? Oh, well, it doesn't matter now, I suppose. It's all over. And I don't think it was very nice of her brothers to starve me to death, even though I did kill her.
Starve you to death?
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Ghost, Sir Simon, are you hungry? Is that why you groan so much?
Oh, no.
Look, I have a sandwich in my case. Would you like it?
No, thank you. I never eat anything now. It is very kind of you, all the same. And you're much nicer than the rest of your horrid, rude, vulgar, dishonest family.
Stop it. It's you who are rude and horrid and vulgar. And as for dishonesty, you know you stole the paints out of my box to try and furbish up that ridiculous bloodstain in the library.
Yes, but what was I to do? It's a very difficult thing to get real blood nowadays, and your father began it all with his Paragon detergent. I certainly don't see why I shouldn't have taken your paints in the circumstances. As for color, that's a matter of taste. The Cantervilles, actually, have blue blood, the very bluest in England. Of course, I know you Americans don't care for things of that kind.
You know nothing about it. And the best thing you can do is to emigrate and improve your mind.
Emigrate? What? To America?
Yes.
Don't think I should like America. Really, I don't.
I suppose because we have no ruins and no curiosities.
No curiosities? You have your manners.
Good evening. I will go and call my brother.
No, please don't go, Miss Virginia. I'm so lonely and so unhappy. And I really don't know what to do. I want to go to sleep, but I can't.
That's quite absurd. You've merely to go to bed and blow out the candle. It is very difficult sometimes to keep awake, especially in church. But there's no difficulty at all about sleeping. Why, even babies know how to do that, and they're not very clever.
I have not slept for 300 years. For 300 years I haven't slept a wink, and I'm so tired.
Poor ghost. Have you no place where you can sleep?
Far away beyond the pine woods, there is a little garden. There the grass grows long and deep. There are the great white stars of the hemlock flower, and the nightingale sings all night long. All night long he sings, and the cold crystal moon looks down, and the yew tree spreads out its giant arms over the sleepers.
You mean the churchyard, the garden of death?
Yes. Death must be so beautiful, to lie in the soft brown earth with the grasses waving above one's head and listen to silence. To have no yesterday and no tomorrow. To forget time. To forgive life. To be at peace. You can help me. You can open for me the portals of death's house. For love is always with you. And love is stronger than death is.
But how? Tell me how.
Have you ever read the old prophecy on the library window?
Oh, often. I know it quite well. It's painted in curious black letters, and it's ever so difficult to read. There are 6 lines, aren't there?
Yes. Do you remember them?
I think so. When a golden girl can win prayer from out the lips of sin, when the barren almond bears, and a little child gives way its tears, then shall all the house be still, and peace come to Canterville. But I don't know what they mean.
They mean that you must weep for me, for my sins, because I have no tears, and pray with me for my soul, because I have no faith. And then, if you have always been sweet and good and gentle, the angel of death will have mercy on me. You will see fearful shapes in darkness, and wicked voices will whisper in your ear, but they will not harm you. For against the purity of a girl, the powers of hell cannot prevail.
I am not afraid, and I will ask the angel to have mercy on you.
Then take my hand, Virginia. Have no fear. Come through the wainscoting with me. Quickly, quickly, or it will be too late.
Don't take on so, madam. I'm sure Miss Virginia's all right.
But how can you say that? It's 11 o'clock. It's nearly 6 hours since anyone saw her. Poor little Virginia. Oh, Hiram, is there any news of her?
No, Mom, I'm afraid not. We've combed every inch of the grounds. Half the village has been in to help us. We've been down to the depot. She didn't take the evening train. She's just vanished.
Oh, whatever shall we do? What can have happened to her?
She isn't in the cart pond, Mom. They've dragged it.
Now, quiet, son. Now, don't frighten your mother.
Oh.
Now, the first thing in the morning, I'm going to telegraph for Scotland Yard. I'll have a posse of detectives set up to comb the entire district. Now, don't worry more than you have to, Mom. She's probably just got lost in the woods picking flowers or something like that. Well, there goes midnight. I guess we'll just have to turn in for the night. No use sitting up any longer. Come along, honey. Now, don't cry. Virginia!
Good heavens, child. Where have you been? We've been looking everywhere for you. All over the countryside. Where have you been?
Now, look here, Virginia. Your poor mother has been frightened to death. Now, where on earth have you been? You must never play these practical jokes again.
I've been with the ghost.
What?
He's dead, and you must come and see him. He's back here, in a secret room behind the wall. Here. Come with me, all of you. Come with me. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
Gosh, a secret passage.
There is the ghost, or rather, there is his body, where he died 300 years ago.
Gosh, a skeleton chained to the wall.
This is where his brothers-in-law starved him to death because he had been very wicked and murdered their sister. But he was very sorry for what he had done, and after he lay down, I stayed with him till he fell asleep at last. And he left me this box of beautiful jewels before he finally died.
Well, what do you know? Those must be worth 10 grand.
I prayed for him, like he begged me to do. Poor Sir Simon. Poor, poor ghost.
Hey, Pop, look out of this grating here. You know that withered old almond tree in the courtyard?
Yeah?
Well, it's all covered with blossom. I can see it quite clear in the moonlight.
Then his soul is at rest. God has forgiven him.
This is Laurence Olivier again. I should like to extend my thanks to the cast of this week's program, who included MacDonald Park, Francis Hyland, Howard Marion Crawford, Thelma Ruby, Natalie Benish, and Lois McLean. I shall be back with you again next week when I look forward to the pleasure of both introducing the play and appearing in it myself. Until then, au revoir, and thank you.
Sir Laurence Olivier starred in today's transcribed program. The script was by Derek Patmore. The music was under the direction of Sidney Torch. Theatre Royal is an NBC presentation, produced and directed by Harry Allen Towers.
Tonight, hear Hollywood Story on the NBC Radio Network.
And how much is that vase?
It's 1,000 years old and worth £10,000.
Ha-ha! This curly-whirly, with all its miles of chewy toffee covered in creamy Cadbury's chocolate, is 10 minutes old, only costs 3p. Of course, you can't stick flowers in it. But you can't chew a vase.
They begin with the beans, coffee beans, coffee beans, coffee beans.
When they're making Maxwell House,
they take the fresh coffee beans, only fresh coffee beans,
to make wonderful Maxwell House. Look inside the jar, it's a rich, fresh brown, 'cause there's coffee pot freshness all the way down.
Yes, there's coffee pot freshness in every cup of Maxwell House.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
This is Nightline, the line that's open at the right place at the right moment, and this is Walter O'Keefe. Good evening, and here's our first Nightline call tonight from Hollywood. Groucho Marx and You Bet Your Life. Hey, George, you tell us, what is tonight's secret word?
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word is name, N-A-M-E.
Really?
You bet your life.
The National Broadcasting Company presents Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, the comedy quiz show transcribed from Hollywood. Groucho meets our first contestants in just 1 minute.
This is Lester B. Granger, Executive Director of the National Urban League, which is an agency geared for constructive interracial action looking toward the welfare of our Negro population. After a quarter century in the Urban League, I have come especially to appreciate that organization representing individuals who believe in action rather than talk, and believe in action geared to helping people rather than merely exciting them. A solid example of an action movement is the American Red Cross. This is a great organization that does very little talking. In fact, you're asked to join only once a year. Yet, when action is necessary at any time, the Red Cross is always on the job. The recent past has witnessed an unprecedented number of disasters. The Red Cross is hard-pressed to stay on the job, and so I urge you to support the Red Cross by supporting your local chapter. Every dollar counts.
And here he is, the one, the only...
Well, here I am again with a chance for each of our couples to win up to $10,000. And if any of them say the secret word, they'll win an extra $100. George, who's first?
Well, Groucho, Louise Randall Pearson is waiting to talk to you now, and her partner is a special guest, a good friend of yours, Mr. Sammy Kahn.
Well...
So, folks, you may please and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide an extra $100. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Sammy, glad to see you.
Glad to see you.
Glad to see you. We'd both be sued by Phil Silver. Sam here happens to be a very good fair-weather friend. Incidentally, he also happens to be one of the country's leading songwriters. Isn't that true, Sam?
Unquestionably.
He's also very modest. And you are Louise Randall Pearson, huh?
Yes.
That's a very imposing moniker, Louise. Are you married?
No, I've been a widow for 10 years.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, what do you do for a living? How do you get along?
Oh, I write. I write a daily column for the Santa Monica Evening Outlook and a couple of feature articles a week about interesting personalities.
Would you like to quit working and try another crack at matrimony, Louise?
Well, I'll tell you, you know how it is. You sit around.
No, I absolutely don't know how it is.
Oh. Well, you sit around in the evening, and it's kind of lonesome, and you think, oh, if I only had somebody deductible beside me.
Ah, love is a proud and gentle thing. It's nice to know that the fair sex still places some value on a husband. Apparently, you consider a husband almost as important as a bad debt. Sammy, let's get back to you. What are some of the big smashes you've written?
Well, I've written songs like By Mir bis du Shane.
You always write in German?
No, only when I'm stealing from a German.
Oh. What German was that you stole that from?
I never wanted to know his name, so he couldn't accuse me.
Wait a minute, you said the secret word. You said the secret word, which happens to be name, so you get $50, Louise. Woo. And Sammy, and I know you need this desperately, you get $50. Well, tell us.
She didn't like me when she met me.
She didn't? I don't believe that. Is this true, Louise?
No, I thought he was awfully serious, and I thought he knew so much more than I did that I wasn't going to have a chance.
Well, you're partners, you know.
I
didn't know that till she took the 50.
Well, tell us some of the other songs that...
Well, I wrote By Mir bis du Shane.
You said that.
I wrote it twice, actually.
Oh. You mean the second verse?
Then I wrote a weather song called Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. I wrote a song like Give Me 5 Minutes More. I wrote songs like I've Heard That Song Before, etc., etc., etc. That's my best one, etc.
Well, just about everything you write turns out to be a hit. Huh? How long do you sit at a piano before you come up with one of these blockbusters?
I don't sit at a piano. I sit at a typewriter.
Typewriter? How do you get music out of a typewriter?
I don't get music. I get words. I write the words.
Sammy, you've written a lot of songs for pictures. Didn't you win an Oscar a few years back?
Yes, I did win an Oscar, and I am proud to say that I am one of the few songwriters who has also won.
That's so. You don't have to be grammatical. They know you're a songwriter.
Who has also won an Emmy.
What did you get the Oscar for?
I got the Oscar for 3 Coins in the Fountain.
Well, what song do you think will cop the award this year, Sam?
Well, frankly, I think that the very, very best song this year is the song All the Way from the Joker's Wild.
I saw the picture, and I've heard the song. Sinatra had a record of it, too, didn't he? Now, why did you pick that over all the others? There are hundreds of songs this year.
I wrote it.
Now, he's certainly the most modest songwriter you've ever seen. Who was the mediocrity who wrote the music?
Some talented fellow named Jimmy Van Heusen.
Could you sing the song for us?
Groucho, I'd love to do All the Way, but could I do it with the orchestra?
Orchestra, will you join him? Have you got any glue out there? He wants to be joined.
We will do it in the key as written.
Okay.
When somebody loves you, it's no good unless he loves you all the way. Happy to be near you when you need someone to cheer you all the way. Who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool would say. But if you let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way. All the way.
You know that Sinatra sings that better alone than we sing it together? Sammy, it was nice having you here tonight, and I hope your song wins the Academy Award. Now, let's play You Bet Your Life. You have selected professions of famous people. I'm going to ask you some questions. If you miss 2 in a row, you're out. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. You ready?
Yes.
What was Alexander Graham Bell's profession?
I would say he was an inventor.
That's right. What made Jacques Cartier famous?
Jewelry.
Cartier.
He was a jeweler, a designer of jewelry.
Jacquees. Cartier.
Cartier? My guess is he was a jeweler.
I thought he was a dancer.
I claim he invented the telephone. Actually, he was an explorer. He discovered the St. Lawrence River. You got mixed up with that expensive fellow in New York.
Yeah. I didn't know there was another Cartier.
Oh, sure. Why, your wife must have a lot of jewelry.
You now have one wrong.
Who was Ruggiero Leoncavallo?
He was a composer.
Yeah.
You now have one right.
Who was Charles Dana Gibson?
He was an artist.
Charles Dana Gibson. All right, illustrator, artist.
You're halfway to $1,000. Now get the next two right and it's yours.
How did James Watt make his living?
He was an inventor.
That's right. You don't remember what he invented, huh?
I believe I do. But if it's important,
No, it isn't, no.
I don't know what he did then.
See, actually, he invented the steam engine. Now, what was the profession of George A. Custer?
He was a soldier.
A fighter.
Yes, he also made pies, didn't he? Custer pie?
Did they get that right?
Yeah, they got it.
Oh, then you got four in a row. You win $1,000.
4 in a row. Now you've won $1,000.
She's liking me better all the time.
Oh, yes.
You can keep it and quit, or else you can come back later and try to double your money. You may even get a chance at $10,000. So go over there and sit down and think about it, kids. And whatever you decide to do, thanks for being on the show. Arrivederci.
In just a moment, our second couple will join Groucho to play You Bet Your Life.
When the ice is smooth and the sky is blue and the skaters' waltz is played for two.
You make it Pabst, 'cause Pabst makes it perfect.
Yes, Pabst makes it perfect. Just as we always have ever since 1844. So next time, you make it Pabst, because Pabst makes it perfect. America's Blue Ribbon beer from the Pabst Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes, Pabst makes it perfect.
Groucho, we have a couple of single girls who are anxious to talk to you. They're Dolores Olson and Sandy Silence. So, girls, you come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide an extra $100. It's a common word, something you always have with you. Let's see. Who are you? Your name is?
Sandy.
You're both named Sandy?
No, mine's Dolores.
Your name is Dolores, huh? Which one is the oldest? Which one is Dolores? That's you?
I'm 20.
And how about you?
I'm 22.
Oh. Well, why are you here together? Are you sisters?
No.
Brothers? Why are you here together?
Mr. Fitterman found out that we're roommates and
I beg your
invited us to be on
pardon?
the show.
What was that?
Mr. Fitterman.
Mr. Fitterman? What show is he connected with, huh? You don't mean... You mean Fenneman?
That's right.
Oh. Does he tell you his name was Fitterman?
I can't pronounce it.
Hey, Fitterman, come out here. You changed your name, I see, huh? Oh, have you been doing this for a long time?
What?
Using two names, huh? Why do you call yourself Fitterman when you met these girls?
I think she
You
called
know
me.
they'd find out your name was Fenneman, didn't they? Why did you do this, George?
I didn't do anything, honest.
They told me They told me that you said that your name was Fitterman. Now, you must have been doing it for some reason. When I use a different name, there's a reason for it. And I'm sure there is when you do it. Aren't you a married man?
Up till now, I was, yes.
How did you find out they were roommates?
Well,
George, I'm not criticizing you. I just want to know what technique you use, that's all.
actually, a friend of mine told me about the girls.
A friend of yours knew these girls, and he introduced you to them?
Yeah, well, he told me. He didn't even... I wasn't even there.
You know that old line, the light that lies in a man's eyes and lies and lies and lies. Well, there it is, folks. The private life of George Fitterman. Now, Sandy, where did you meet Dolores?
A couple of years ago, we worked at NBC in Portland.
You worked at NBC in Portland. Well, it's a wonderful network, NBC, and I'm glad you're with us. Portland, I salute you. NBC adds another affiliate. What station does NBC have in Portland?
It wasn't a station, it was the National Biscuit Company.
Well, NBC just lost another affiliate. Now, what did you do for the National Biscuit Company?
I packed cookies for about 3 weeks, and then I was fired.
Why, were you putting too many cookies in the box?
No, it was
Why did they fire you?
It was a personality clash.
With who?
My boss.
I mean, well, what happened? I mean, was he fresh?
No.
Well, what other reason could there possibly be?
I think he thought I didn't know how to pack cookies too well.
Well, it's not easy, you know, putting those things in a box. Believe me, it's quite a job. What did you do for the NBC Biscuit Company, Dolores?
Oh, I fed cookies to machines and watched them go down a conveyor belt.
Well, that's interesting. It's something like Niagara Falls, isn't it? Well, now we have you in L.A., Dolores. How did you go about making your fortune after you landed here?
I got a job working at an aircraft office as a private secretary.
Oh, well, that's much better, isn't it, than feeding cookies into an iron machine? How long did this job last?
3 weeks.
Why'd you quit?
Well, I didn't really quit. They let me go after they found out I couldn't type.
You got a job as a secretary and you couldn't type?
Well, I can't type. I don't know shorthand. I don't like to file.
He must have hated to see you go, huh? You must have had more coffee breaks than all of Brazil. Well, what was your next job?
I went to work at Here's Aircraft Company in their blueprint department. I handled missile and airborne prints.
You handled missiles? If I could get the audience to chip in, would you like to go to Moscow? I mean, and be in their employ over there in the missile department? Well, you're charming girls, and I've enjoyed talking to you. Now, let's see how much you know. Now, you selected the dictionary quiz, and since you don't know anything about an office, I imagine you're going to be great at this. Now, I'm going to say something, and you're going to give me the meanings. Mr. Fitterman, you've met here. If you miss 2 in a row, you're out. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. Now, what is a statute?
A statute?
S-T-A-T-U-T-E.
Well, I think it's a kind of a law.
You don't have to go any further. Say, you've got plenty on the ball there, kid.
You have one right.
And how do you like that, huh? Your friends are doing well, aren't they, George? Huh?
I'm not going to say anything.
I think you said plenty before they come out here. What kind of an animal is a dromedary?
A dromedary?
Talk it over. Come on, girls.
Kind of a rat?
Let's keep George out of this. It's a camel. You should have known that.
A what?
A camel. They know the hard ones. They just don't know the easy ones. Now, what is myopia?
Could you spell it, please?
I'll try. M-Y-O-P-I-A. Myopia. The adjective is myopic.
Myopic?
Yes.
I think it has something to do with singularly or one.
No, it means nearsightedness.
Myopia?
Now, they're all through.
I'm afraid you've gotten... Well, I know you've gotten 2.
I'm sorry you missed 2 in a row because of the relationship between you 3. We don't want you to go away empty-handed. So I'm going to ask you one question for $100. What was the profession of the famous painter, Rembrandt?
I guess he was an artist.
No, I'm sorry. He wrote Beethoven's 8th Symphony. But thanks for being with us. So you win $100, and we were delighted to have you on the show. And you're a couple of fine guys.
We'll find out if our first couple will try for $10,000 in just a moment.
Who's gonna win the Thoroughbred Kentucky Club's Thoroughbred? Who's gonna win that horse and make it pay lots of money? Well, Kentucky Club Pipe Tobacco has to find a winner. So the horse is here, the time is near. Get your entry blank today.
Yes, enter the annual Derby Day contest sponsored by Kentucky Club's 9 brands of pipe tobaccos. First prize, a Thoroughbred Bay Colt, son of famous Count Fleet, who captured racing's Triple Crown. Jockey Ted Atkinson helped select this prize colt. You name him, and he's yours. He could win a fortune for you. Get Kentucky Club Derby Day contest entry blanks free at tobacco counters now.
Hey, who's gonna win the Thoroughbred Kentucky Club's Thoroughbred? Who's gonna win that horse and make it pay lots of money? Well, Kentucky Club Pipe Tobacco has to find a winner. So the horse is here, the time is near. Get your entry blank today.
George, who's going to try for the 10,000?
Louise Randall Pearson and Sammy Kahn. Would you come in, please?
Sammy Kahn?
Give you their decision?
Sam, you're not satisfied with what you've won.
I'm satisfied, but I'm also older.
Well, you've won $1,000 so far. Now, if you decide to try for the 10 and you fail, you wind up with a total of $500. Now, what are you going to do?
We're going to try for it.
You're going to try? Well, pick a number.
5.
5.
If any number besides the one you pick comes up, the question is worth $2,000. If your number comes up, the question is worth $10,000. Give it a try. Go on. Your number was 5 and it landed on 2, so this question is worth $2,000. Now, there's a prominent line painted on all large ships to indicate the depth to which the vessel may be submerged by loading. For $2,000, what is the name for this line? Talk it over. Take a guess.
Submersion?
No, it's the Plimsoll line.
Anybody knows that.
Yeah,
Why, sure.
It's a well-known one. I'm sorry you missed it, so you wind up with $500. That isn't too bad. Congratulations. And thanks for being on the show. And Sammy, your songs are just wonderful.
Thank you.
You Bet Your Life is transcribed in Hollywood. Produced by John Goodell. Directed by Robert Dwan and Bernie Smith. Music by Jack Meakin. This is George Fenneman reminding you to tune in again next week, same time, same station, to hear the one, the only Groucho. And see Groucho every Thursday evening on NBC television. You Bet Your Life is heard by our armed forces around the world.
Soprano Lucina Mara joins Donald Voorhees and the Bell Symphonic Orchestra on the telephone hour tonight on most of these NBC stations.
Denim. Aftershave with After Effects.
Honey Monster's hunting for a sticker and swap card, free in every special pack of Sugar Puffs, so he can stick the stickers and swap the animal cards. Honey Monster's got an elephant, and Uggy's got a...
bear.
Sugar Puffs.
With a sticker and a swap card.
Free in every special pack.
For lovely hair that makes men stare.
That's the promise of Steiner.
Now from Steiner, the authority on hair, new Pearl Foam Shampoo. Quick foaming Pearl Foam Shampoo leaves your hair with a light, fresh perfume, reveals true hidden beauty. Steiner Pearl Foam Sachets, 1 and 9 at chemists and stores everywhere.
For lovely hair that makes men stare. That's the promise of Steiner.
Hello, sir. Oh, no, sir. Nothing tastes nicer than Cadbury's Dairy Milk. Lovely, isn't it? And as anyone can see, every bar is chunky.
Magic.
Yeah. That's because there's a glass and a half of full cream milk in every half pound. That's why, sir, nothing tastes nicer than Cadbury's Dairy Milk. Cadbury's Dairy Milk!
We had a party last night. It's one of the places in a worse shape. You know how it is. You leave things overnight, it takes twice as long to put them right. A bit like forgetting to watch your weight. Still, I watch mine every morning with the Kellogg's Special K breakfast. Fruit juice, black coffee or tea with lemon, a big bowl of Special K, a little milk and sugar, less than 250 calories the lot. The Weight Watchers breakfast with Kellogg's Special K. The tasty way to help you stay trim.
Classic shows from the golden age of radio. This is the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
The Harold Perry Show. And now, Harold Perry as Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, Honest Harold, that popular radio entertainer of Melrose Springs, is playing a new role these days. He is acting as father to 10-year-old Marvin, a distant relative who has come to live with him for a while. There's a lot of hustle and bustle around the house this morning, for this is the day Marvin makes his debut at Melrose Springs Grammar School. Yes, this is an exciting morning, especially for Honest Harold.
Hurry up now, Marvin. Get your little coat on. You don't want to be late for school on your first day.
Oh, gee, Harold. It's only 8:30. School doesn't start till 9.
That doesn't make any difference. You know what Benjamin Franklin said?
What's that?
Well, anyway, let's get going.
All right.
Let me have you look at you, Marvin. Well, you certainly look handsome in your new blue serge suit.
Thanks. Harold.
Yeah?
It was awfully nice of you to buy me the suit, but... Well, don't you think I'm a little too dressed up for school?
What?
Well, all the other kids might think it's kind of funny. They'll all have on their school clothes.
Why, that's nonsense. Nothing wrong with looking like a little gentleman. I bet the kids will be real impressed.
Well...
Yes, sir. You'll show them all up in that outfit. Now, let's see. Silk handkerchief in your pocket. Bow tie. Black and white ventilated shoes.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll be real proud of you. Why, I'll bet... Oop. Almost forgot, Marvin. Here's a carnation for your buttonhole.
What?
There. Now you look real spiffy. Well, let's get the car out and I'll drive you down. Mother, have you got Marvin's lunch ready?
Just a minute, Harold.
Now, who's that? Come in.
Hello there.
Hello, Doc. What are you doing here so early?
Hello, Marvin. How are you this morning?
Just fine, sir. Thank you.
Oh, Marvin, your lunch is ready.
Oh, excuse me.
The boy's certainly dressed up, Harold. Where's he going?
He's going to school.
What? With that carnation in his buttonhole? Must be going to a school for floor walkers.
Very funny, you old horse doctor. But it won't hurt him to dress up, Doc. There's nothing wrong with Marvin making an impression on his classmates.
He'll make an impression, all right. Harold, kids don't like to dress up when they go to school. I know when I was a boy, I didn't.
Doc, when you were a boy, they didn't have schools.
I'll just ignore that, Harold. Yes, sir, when I was a lad, I was the Huckleberry Finn type. Went fishing all the time. I went to school barefoot, wearing tattered overalls and an old straw hat.
I'll bet it had holes for your ears, too.
Now, Harold. And I used to walk to school with the little girl next door. I carried her books, and she carried my pail of worms.
Oh, my goodness.
School day, school day.
Oh, you ought to go back to school, Doc. You're in your second childhood. Come on, Marvin. Pretty nice looking school, huh, Marvin?
Yeah.
Kind of small, but it's real up to date. Has a Coca-Cola machine in the hall.
Well, thanks for driving me down, Harold. Guess I better go in now.
Yeah, wait a minute, Marvin. I'm going in with you.
What? Well, you don't have to do that, Harold. You saw the principal and enrolled me yesterday.
I know, but I want to be sure you get started right, Marvin. I'll take you into your teacher and introduce you to some of the children.
But I can do that myself, Harold.
Well, it'll be a lot better if I do it. I'm a prominent alumnus, you know. Come on, Marvin.
All right.
I guess we're a little early. Kids are still outside playing. Well, there you are. Those are your future friends, Marvin. Let's see. You're in the 5th grade. They said that'd be room 7. Here we are, right here. Well, let's go in and see if the teacher's there.
But, Harold...
Come on, now. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you the 5th grade teacher?
Yes, I'm Miss Turner.
How do you do? I'm Harold Hemp. This is little Marvin. He's going to be in your class.
Oh, yes, the principal told me. Good morning, Marvin. We're very happy to have you with us.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, just thought it'd be better if I came down with him. First day in a new school, you know.
Oh, well, that was very nice of you.
Oh, I'm glad to do it. Marvin looks pretty handsome in his blue serge suit, doesn't he?
Why, yes.
It was my idea. I wanted to make a big hit with his little classmates.
Well, how old are you, Marvin?
Well,
He's 10.
Thank you. And, Marvin, what school did you go to last?
Well,
Military Academy. Quite a little soldier, too. Show Miss Turner how you drill, Marvin.
Ah, gee, Harold.
Don't be bashful now. Hut, 2, 3, 4.
Mr. Hemp, perhaps Marvin can show me some other time.
Oh, yeah.
It was very kind of you to bring him down here, and I'm sure he'll get along fine.
Well, that's good. Oh, Miss Turner, there's one thing I forgot to have little Marvin do. Bring an apple for the teacher.
That's all right.
You know the old saying, an apple a day, teacher will give you an A.
Harold, won't you be late for work?
Oh, no, my radio program doesn't start till 10.
Oh.
Oh.
You know, being in this class takes me back to my school days. I used to sit in a desk just like this one. Wonder if I could still fit into it. Think I'll try.
Well, Mr. Hemp, it's rather small. Perhaps you
shouldn't.
Just
for fun. Now, just squeeze in. There. Knew I could do it. Well, feels just like a school kid again. Teacher, may I stay after school and clap erasers?
Mr. Hemp, the other children will be arriving in just a moment.
Oh, well, I'll get out. Oh, my goodness, I'm stuck.
Good
morning, Jerry.
Miss Turner, can I... Who's that?
Why, that's Mr. Hemp.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Hemp.
Is he going to be in our class, too?
What?
He looks funny stuck in that desk.
Jerry, that's not nice.
Yeah, made it. Darn it. Scratched my elk's tooth.
Oh, Jerry, I want you to meet your new classmate, Marvin.
Hello, Jerry. Hi. Look at that outfit.
Yeah. Looks handsome, doesn't he?
Sure does.
Well, I bet you and Marvin will get to be real friends.
Yeah, we sure will.
Well, time for class, I guess. Nice to meet you, Miss Turner.
Thank you.
Better be going. I know you'll get along fine, Marvin.
Yeah, goodbye, Harold. See you tonight.
Yeah, you'll see me before that.
What?
After my program, I'm coming back and spend the whole afternoon with you.
You are?
Station KHJP. Just a moment, I'll connect you.
Good morning, Glory.
Hello, Harold. How's little Marvin this morning?
Oh, fine. I just took him to school. Want to get him started right on his first day.
Oh, that's nice.
You know, Gloria, I kind of enjoy being a father. Really isn't very much to it. Just have to know how to handle children, that's all.
I guess so. Gee, I'll be glad when Raymond and I get married. And maybe he'll be a father. Maybe someday I'll be a mother.
That'd be nice if it happens at the same time.
Oh, Harold. Well, Raymond and I can't get married for a while anyhow. We have to wait until he finishes paying for his saxophone.
Oh? Somebody holding a note on a saxophone?
What?
I said skip it, Gloria. Well, it's time to go in and do my broadcast.
Holding a note on his saxophone. Oh!
Ye gods, she got it. I'll see you later, Gloria. Well, radio listeners, I hope you've enjoyed my Homemakers program this morning. And girls, I'm in sort of a fatherly mood today, so I'd like to dedicate my last song to a little boy who's just like a son to me. Dirty hands, dirty face, leads the neighbors a chase, but his smile is as cute as can be. Making noise, breaking toys, always fights with the boys, but his eyes are a vision to see. And when my work is done, coming home to the setting sun, from the gate he starts to run. Then I kiss my boy. Dirty hands, dirty face, little devil, they say, but to me he's an angel. Oh, joy. Well, this is Honest Harold, the homemaker, signing off. You can turn your vacuum cleaners on again, girls. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Thank you, musicians. See you, too. Dirty hands, dirty... Yeah, sure wonderful being a father, all right. There's no trouble at all. I don't see why everybody makes such a fuss about it. All it takes is a little understanding, common sense.
Oh, Harold.
Yes, Gloria?
Oh, you just got a lot of phone calls.
Oh, I did? Guess my fans like the song, huh?
Oh, your fans didn't call, Harold. It was from the Melrose Springs Grammar School.
The school?
Oh, they said Marvin got in a fight.
What?
He gave a boy named Jerry a black eye and then ran away from school.
Eve?
And then Jerry's father called, and he's going to give you a black eye.
Zoink.
And then your mother called.
My mother? What happened to her?
Well, she said Marvin's sitting up on your roof and won't come down.
Huh? On the roof? This is going to be one of my bad days.
We will return for the second act of our story, Honest Harold, in just a moment. Through the years, Red Cross has helped the victims of disaster, brought comfort to servicemen in camps and hospitals and to their families. Today, with the country rising to meet the challenge of aggression, the Red Cross has been asked by the government to undertake tremendous tasks. By giving generously to the Red Cross, you will help mobilize for the defense of your families, your community, and the nation. Give as much as you can today. And now, back to Harold Perry as Honest Harold, the homemaker. Well, Honest Harold is learning that playing father to a 10-year-old boy has its problems. It was only a few hours ago that Harold proudly took little Marvin to school, and already the boy has had a fight, run away from school.
Yeah, tell him the rest.
And he is now sitting up on the roof of Harold's house and refuses to come down. We find Harold a little up in the air himself, just driving home to cope with the situation.
Guess children aren't so easy to understand after all. Wonder what got into Marvin. He was perfectly all right when I took him to school this morning. Sitting on the roof. In his new blue serge suit, too. Well, there's the house. I don't see him. Oh, my goodness, there he is, leaning on the chimney. Hello, Marvin. Yoo-hoo, Marvin. Aren't you going to say hello to Harold?
Hello, Harold.
Had a nice day at school? I mean, what are you doing up there, Marvin?
Nothing.
Oh? Well, why don't you come down here and do nothing? Marvin, you better come down now. You want to go to school this afternoon, don't you?
I'm never going back to school.
Oop. Now, Marvin, just because you had that little fight with Jerry, you don't have to worry. Nobody's going to punish you. Why, I had a lot of fights when I went to school. Well, one, I lost it.
I won't go back to school.
Now, Marvin, why not?
I won't go back to school.
Well, Marvin, how long do you intend to stay up there on that roof?
I'm going to stay up here forever.
Forever? But, Marvin, the roof's only guaranteed for 10 years.
I won't go back to school.
We'll try another attack. Marvin, if you want to stay up there, it's all right with me. I'm not going to coax you to come on down. You can stay up there as long as you want to.
All right, I will.
No, you won't. You'll come down right now.
I won't go back to school.
Oh, my goodness. All right, Marvin, if you won't come down, I'm going to come right up there and get you. How'd you get up there?
I climbed up that elm tree.
Kind of a skinny tree. Slippery elm, too. Maybe I'd better go in the house and think this thing over. Don't go away, Marvin. See you later. What am I going to do, Mother? I can't get Marvin to come down off that roof.
Poor little fellow. I wish there was something we could do, Harold.
Well, I tried to talk to him, Mother.
That's a strange way for a little boy to act. There must be something troubling him.
I'm sure there is, but I can't figure out what it is. Just not going to worry about it anymore. He can stay up there all night for all I care.
I suppose he'll get pretty cold up there when the sun goes down.
Well.
And he'll get awfully hungry without any dinner.
Yeah, guess he will.
And the paper says there'll be a heavy rain tonight.
Heavy rain? Maybe I better go out and talk to him again.
I knew you would, Harold.
I'm not worried about him, you understand. I just don't want his new suit to shrink, that's all. What am I going to say to him? I could just think of some way to lure him down.
Well, when you were a little boy, Harold, you'd do almost anything for a dish of ice cream.
Mother, I think you got something there.
I have a little chocolate ice cream in the refrigerator right now.
Good.
I was saving it for your dessert.
My dessert? Oh, well, what the heck? I can eat stewed prunes again. Marvin!
Yes, Harold?
Look what I got.
What's that?
Ice cream. Chocolate, too. Yum, yum. I said yum, yum.
I heard you.
Too bad you're not down here. You could have some.
I won't go back to school.
Oh, my goodness. Ice cream certainly looks delicious, doesn't it, Marvin?
Uh-huh.
Too bad you don't want any. Looks good, I think I'll take a bite myself. Mmm. Hey, it is good. Think I'll take another bite. Yeah, guess I better save a little for Marvin. Marvin!
Yes, sir?
Maybe you can see the ice cream better if I hold it up over my head. Look. Doesn't the ice cream look, dripping on me, running down my neck? It's cold.
Well, howdy, Harold.
Oh, Pete.
What's so funny, boy?
Nothing, Pete.
Did you get any of that ice cream on the inside?
Inside my shirt. Brought this ice cream out here for Marvin.
Marvin? Where is he?
He's sitting up on the roof.
How's that, boy?
Pete, will you stop asking silly questions and look up there?
Well, I declare. Hello, Marvin.
Hello, sir.
Been up there for almost an hour and he won't come down.
Well, maybe I can help you, Harold. Let me talk to him.
Marvin, Pete the marshal wants to talk to you. He's a policeman, you know. You better listen.
Hello, Marvin.
Hello.
You better come on down now, or Harold won't let you go to school this afternoon.
No, Pete.
I won't go back to school.
Well, say, I got another idea. Harold, if the boy won't come down here, why don't you go up there and get him?
I thought of that, Pete, but how do I get up there?
Well, all you need is a long ladder. I'll go down and get the one at the jail.
Good.
Oh, Shaw. I just remembered. Last time we had a prison break, the boys took the ladder with them.
Too bad they didn't take you.
Yeah, well, Harold, I got it. We'll get the fire department down here.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'll go in your house and call them up right now. Be back in a jiffy, boy.
You hear that, Marvin? We're going to have to call the fire department. I hate to do it, but I can't let you stay up there all night.
Hello, Harold.
Hello, Doc.
Your mother told me about the trouble you're having with Marvin. Say, I know just the thing to get him down off that roof.
You do?
Yes, this little puppy here.
Well, a little puppy, eh? That might work, Doc.
Of course it'll work, Harold. Every boy loves a dog. A dog, he's a friend of man, always ready to lick your hand.
Okay, Doc.
A joy for every little boy.
Let's get this over with while Marvin's still a little boy.
Oh, all right. Marvin!
Yes, sir?
I bring you little puppy.
You did? Gee, he's cute.
Yeah, looks like this is going to work, Doc.
Would you like to have him, Marvin?
I sure would.
Well, then why don't you just come down here and get him?
Oh.
Too smart, Doc. Marvin, why don't you come down to the edge of the roof where you can see him better?
All right.
Careful. Isn't he a nice little puppy, Marvin?
Yeah. Gee, I wish I could see him closer.
Harold, he wants a closer look. Why don't you hold the puppy up over your head?
Well,
Well, I got another idea, Harold.
Good.
I'll climb on your shoulders, and then Marvin can get a real close look at the puppy.
Climb on my shoulders?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right, Doc. Let's go.
Okay, now you bend down, Harold. Steady now. Now while I get up on your shoulders. Oop, up.
Watch it, Doc. You're stepping on my ear.
Oh, sorry. Well, alley-oop, Harold.
Alley-oop, what a cornball.
Let's go.
Hang on to the trellis, Doc.
All right.
Oop, I said the trellis.
Oh.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah. There.
Hey, it's kind of nice up here. I float through the air with the grace.
Doc, will you cut that out and show Marvin the puppy?
All right. Here he is, Marvin. If you reach down, you can hold him.
All right. I've got him.
Well, Marvin, you can have him if you come down.
Why should I come down? I've got him right now.
Oh.
What's going on up there? Is Marvin coming down?
No, Harold, the puppy's staying up.
Ye gods.
Thanks a lot for the puppy.
Oh, young man, you'd wait till that fire department gets here.
Stop. Steady down there, Harold. You're rocking the boat.
Oh.
Hey, Harold, I got hold of it.
Well, I declare. Acrobat.
What?
You two going in the circus?
Is the fire department coming?
Well, it can't for a while, boy. They're playing baseball against the mattress factory team. They got 6 more innings to go.
Oh, what a fire department.
Say, Harold, will you boost me up a little higher? Maybe I can see the game from here.
Oh, I hope the mattress factory skunks them. what a day this has been. I was so proud of Marvin when I took him to school this morning. Here it is, 3 o'clock, and he's still perched up there on the roof. With Doc's puppy, too. Oof. Now, who's that? Maybe it's the fire department with that ladder. About time they finish that ball game.
Hello, Mr. Ham.
Oh, hello, Miss Teacher. Miss Turner. Come in.
Thank you.
Sorry Marvin didn't come back to your class today.
Well...
I'm going to have a little talk with him as soon as the fire department gets here.
Before you do, I'd like to have a little talk with you, if I may.
With me? Oh, of course.
Mr. Hemp, I've seen parents who do too little for their children, and then I've seen parents who try to do too much.
Oh?
I know you meant well when you brought Marvin to school this morning, the way you had him dressed, your efforts to get him started.
Well, thank you.
But I'm afraid it gave the other children the impression that Marvin was a sissy, that he couldn't stand on his own.
It did?
Well, that's why he had that fight with Jerry. That's why he's ashamed to go back to school now.
Oh, I see.
A school is a sort of a miniature world, Mr. Hemp, and self-respect is important there, too.
Oh, of course.
I had a little talk with Jerry, and he understands now. In fact, he's waiting down at the school playground right now for Marvin. He wants to apologize.
He does?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I better apologize to Marvin myself. Thanks a lot, Miss Turner, for helping me understand. Excuse me now. I had to go out and climb an elm tree. Marvin?
Harold, how'd you get up here on the roof?
Elm tree was a little stronger than I thought it was. Hello, puppy. Cute. Marvin, just in case you decide to go to school tomorrow, I don't want you to wear that blue serge suit.
You don't?
No. I think you'd better dress like the rest of the guys. And don't you expect me to drive you down there, either. You'll just have to walk like the other fellas.
Really?
And Marvin...
Yes?
There's a friend of yours waiting for you down at the playground right now. He wants to apologize for thinking you were a sissy. He knows it wasn't your fault, but it was all mine.
Oh, gee, Harold, you're a swell guy.
Better run along. Don't keep Jerry waiting.
Okay, let's go, puppy.
I'll climb down the tree after you.
All right. So long, Harold.
So long, Marvin. Well, little Marvin's happy again. He does look kind of silly in that blue suit. Well, all I gotta do now is get down from this tree. Pretty small branches. Have to be careful. Good thing I made it back on the roof. How am I going to get down?
Hey, I'm back, Harold.
Pete, thank goodness.
Well, I do declare, Harold. Now you're up on the roof. Don't you want to go to school neither?
Pete, I'm stuck up here. Is the fire department coming with that ladder?
Well, not for a while, boy. That mattress factory just tied the score in the 9th inning.
Oh.
This game might go on all night.
What?
Yeah, well, I got to get on back to the ballpark. It don't go away, boy.
Pete! Pete! Mother! Oh, well. Anyway, I can see the game from here. Come on, fire department. Let's win this game.
You have just heard the Harold Perry Show, Honest Harold. The supporting players tonight included Jane Morgan, Parley Bear, Butch Cavell, June Whitley, Sammy Ogg, and featured Gloria Holliday as Gloria and Joseph Kearns as Old Doc Yak Yak.
Well.
Norman McDonald directed, and the music was composed and conducted by Jack Meakin.
Pretty, too, isn't it, Bob?
It is. Honest Harold, created by Harold Perry, was written by Gene Stone and Jack Robinson.
Oh, yeah, a couple of old friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judy Garland will be Bing Crosby's guest on CBS tonight. And later, on most of these same CBS stations, you'll hear the broadcast of the middleweight fight between Chuck Hunter and Roy Barnes at the Olympia in Detroit.
Ask them if they got a ladder, will you, Bob?
So stay tuned now for the Bing Crosby Show, which follows immediately on most of these same CBS stations. This is Bob Lamont speaking. This is CBS, where you thrill to suspense on Thursday night. The Columbia Broadcasting System.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
Broadcasting Company, in cooperation with the United States Navy Recruiting Service, presents Now Hear This, dramatic stories based on the personal experiences of those gallant men and women who embody the great traditions of a great service, the United States Navy.
Now hear this. All members of the 1st Division turn to for inspection. All members of the 1st Division, turn 2 for inspection.
If there's one thing a peacetime Navy has over a wartime Navy, it's peace. The interrupted beep of a sonar doesn't start a cold sweat running down your chest. The sight of a bomber winging over your head doesn't make it tough to swallow air. Yes? A peacetime Navy has a lot of advantages, and a lot of laughs, especially if you're riding a destroyer that's heading back to port after a 5-month cruise. Of course, she just can't make enough knots. Waves keep getting in the way, and you try to push them aside with your bare hands. And then, as soon as radio gets us within 24 hours, in the mess room, the ward room, and the sack, the chatter begins to hit a peak. Everybody listens and everybody waits for a turn to say something. Nothing important, just something.
I'm talking. So I said to this doll, baby, this is the last time I make Hawaii. The last chance you have to get in solid with the captain of the USS Come and Get It.
And she said to you, drop dead.
Were you there, Caruso?
What difference does that make?
I'll let him finish the tin can docks tomorrow, and then who's he going to talk to?
Oh, he'll sign on again, Iowa, won't you, Smitty? For the last time, Andy, I'm not shipping over. I'm going to take that pretty little discharge and duck it into the pocket of the loudest sports jacket in San Diego.
You going to keep blowing that foghorn all night?
You got any complaints, Caruso?
Yeah.
Oh, get off his back, Smitty. After all, the guy's going to be a father any minute.
Hey, that's right. What are we going to name him?
What do you mean, we?
Now, look, Caruso, we spent a 5-month cruise listening to your plans for Junior's future. The least we can do is have a hand in putting a tag on him.
Hey, how about a fancy name like Sheldon, huh? What a thing to do to a baby.
No, he's got to have something special. Something with class.
Well, if it's class you're looking for, name him after me. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's jealousy.
You ought to see the name the black gang picked out. Percival. Imagine anything like that. Percival Caruso. I'd have to fight every kid's dad on the block.
Hey, how about a little poker?
The cards are in my locker.
Okay.
Look, Smitty, I've still got 2 years to go. If you don't ship over with me, what's going to happen to that garage we were going to buy? We'll get it. We'll get it. Oh, we both became ship fitters so we could learn something.
Hey, where are they?
Under that sport shirt.
Oh, it's a sports shirt.
Look, Andy, I can take this ship apart with my eyes closed. I learned everything the Navy could teach.
Yeah, but what happens to me? You bum around and spend all your dough.
I'll get more.
Hey, we gonna play poker, or are you two gonna get married?
Deal the cards. Andy, in 2 days, people are going to call me Mr. Smith. And I'm not going to have to salute first.
You bring the matchsticks our way?
Yep. Stud or draw?
Guts.
Yeah, big ones are worth $10,000, and the broken in half ones are worth $1,000.
Okay to sandbag? Since when did we change the rules?
Since never. And no calling off debts from yesterday. I got you characters on the hook, and I mean to keep you there.
I never welched in a debt in my life. How much do I owe you?
Let's see. I owe $14,200,000.
You'll get it.
Andy?
Yeah?
$107 million even.
Shuffle I away, I'll deal.
Now, Lieutenant Dawson.
And now we
Report to the
come
bridge.
to you, Smitty. A little debt you gotta settle before you become a civilian.
What a guy to owe money to.
A man's gonna have a kid, must provide for his future. Now, you owe me the grand total of $51 million and the Solomon Islands.
I'll pay.
All right, you guys. Open for 1,000.
Raise 10.
Call. I'm out. How many cards I weigh?
Let me see. 3. Make 'em good.
Caruso?
2.
What else? Andy? I'm taking 1.
Check. You bet, Caruso.
20,000.
Into the 1-card draw?
I busted.
Call the bet. So what do you got?
3 big kings.
That beats 2 pair.
Andy, since I'm going to leave the Navy, I'm going to give you a little advice.
Now, look, I'm doing all right.
You're going to end up a real poor sailor if you keep trying to fill inside straits.
Look, we playing or you giving lessons?
For the good of my pal, I'm going to tell him a story.
Hey, how about Marvin Caruso?
Stinks.
Ah, Smitty, I remember during the war playing with some Marines. I pulled an inside straight. Broke the game, broke it wide open.
There was once a farmer who owned 3 farms.
Smitty.
2 little ones and a big one.
I heard this one.
To continue, this farmer lost his 2 little farms trying to fill an inside strait. And he lost the big one when he filled it. Savvy?
Well, sure, only what about the game I broke wide open?
Go ahead, cure him. Deal, Caruso.
Right. Hey, you really going to take a discharge, Smitty?
You guys sure are hard to convince. I open for 10,000.
You haven't got 10,000.
Don't I still own Guam?
Oh, that's mine. You own Tinian.
Well, so I open for Tinian.
Now hear this. All shipfitters report to the afterdeck.
Hey, that's us. Come on, Smitty, haul your tail.
Haul your tail. A fine way to talk to an almost civilian.
Well, just so no one starts knocking over our recruiting stations, let's understand each other. The Navy pays good, but not quite in those figures. However, a matchstick poker game helps to kill time and no one gets hurt. Well, the sea was calm. The sun was sitting high, and our tin can was riding the waves like a baby's cradle. The ship's barber was getting a big play, and the little black books were getting dusted off. We were still 3.5 hours out of port, but some of the guys were willing to jump over and race the ship in. Me? I'm betting on the sailors. Smitty was admiring his new sports shirt. Andy was brooding. Caruso was sweeping down and talking to himself. And Iowa was on duty in the radio shack trying to plaster a cowlick that wouldn't stay put.
Oh, well, I guess I just have to look like Van Johnson. Hey, Boats, how long you figure we're going to spend in port?
How should I know?
Well, you must have some idea.
2 weeks, maybe. Only don't quote me.
2 weeks? Oh, man, I could be home in that time. A sailor suit in Iowa is worth... it's not for us.
Some bunch of sailors this ship has got. You can't even wait till you get ashore.
Oh, now, Boats, you can't be that old. Hey, you could bowl on that sea, Boats. like a pool table.
The men wouldn't care if we had to go through a hurricane as long as we docked on schedule, Lieutenant.
Well, I'll check with the rest of the officers' boats, but I don't think you'll find one dissenting vote. How does it look for leave, sir? Oh, pretty good, sailor. Yeah, this one's for us. Short but sweet. What's it about, Highway? It's for the captain, sir. Take me a second to finish decoding it.
The captain going to get in that fishing trip, Lieutenant?
Yeah, I hope so. He's been casting across the mess. Caught 2 scrambled eggs and a cup of coffee at breakfast. All finished, sir. Yeah, thanks.
Well?
Just leave me be, boats. I think I'm going to kill myself.
Listen, Iowa, this is no time for jokes. Was it a personal message or was it an order?
An order.
Well, don't sound so happy.
Would you like to know what kind of an order? Would you like to know the reaction it's going to get?
Well, let's say I'm vaguely interested. Like if you keep me in suspense much longer, you'll be sweeping down for the next 4 years.
Well, get out the Bible boats, because when this hits the crew, blood is going to flow.
Now, this, Andy, this is what is known to us civilians as a sport shirt. A sport shirt. What do you think of it, Crusoe?
I wouldn't wear that to a dogfight.
Neither would I. However, I intend to wear it on one of those Southern California beaches. I don't want to say that the women will go crazy, but for safety's sake, I'm going to carry a short club.
Oh, such modesty is more than I can take. You going right home, Andy?
No, first I'm going to spend a few days in Frisco, and then if we get a long leave... Leave?
Yeah. Yes, Smitty. It's sort of a recreational period that the Navy gives us.
Oh, sort of a short discharge.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, when you guys get back to sea, back to those fascinating foreign ports, don't bother to send me any postcards.
Well, I see that everyone is in a happy mood.
Oh, perfect. We're so close to port that even Smitty looks good to me. And Iowa, that puts us awful close.
Yes, if there's one thing I like, it's to see my shipmates happy.
You guys sure look awful happy.
Say, what is with you two?
Hey, Smitty, some reason I got a hunch.
Didn't you tell him the good news, Iowa?
Oh, I thought I'd just let him stew for a while. Just until the captain passed the word.
Pass the word? What word?
I'll bet we're going to be tied up in the harbor for 24 hours. Of all the tough breaks.
How did I say that?
You were on duty in the radio shack, right?
Right.
Now hear this. This is the captain. We have just received orders to rejoin Task Force 7 for maneuvers. We will not put into port. We are heading directly for our rendezvous.
Welcome to the snake pit.
Might as well start unpacking.
I don't believe it.
But they can't do this to me. They can't. You guys rigged it. This is a gag.
It's no gag.
The captain has a sense of humor, but not that good.
You rigged it. Come on, you had your laugh.
I don't hear anyone laughing.
3.5 hours from port, and this has to happen.
Right back where we started.
Hey, we could rechristen the ship the USS Morgue.
Never mind the jokes, Iowa.
In the Navy, you follow orders. Even if you don't like them, you accept them and follow them.
And just when do they promote you to Admiral Boats?
So you get home a month later. Won't kill you.
Did you say a month?
To coin a phrase, we have had it.
A month?
We're going on maneuvers.
Well, they'll probably take pictures for the newsreels and everything.
I'm going to brain that guy.
Boats, I've got a date in Frisco. She won't wait a month.
What about me? I'm going to be a father.
A father. A father. Anybody can be a father.
You know, not all of us can be members of the United States Navy or one of the other branches of the armed forces which defend our American democracy and way of life. But we can actively support our sailors, soldiers, Marines, and airmen by making donations of our own blood, which in many cases is the contribution of life itself. You see, the Department of Defense's supplies of dried human blood plasma have been gravely depleted by the demands of the Korean campaign, must be replenished to give the greatest degree of protection to our men in the service. The need is vital, for it's essential that an adequate supply be maintained at all times
ready for the immediate use of our military men in any given emergency. The Navy urges you to contact your nearest Red Cross office and ask where and when you may make your contribution of blood to our armed forces. Remember, when you make the gift of blood, you're making the gift of life itself to those who have defended and are defending the principles by which we live. The Armed Forces of the United States.
3 hours out of port, and the captain got orders to turn her hard about and head for Cape Flattery and Task Force 7 rendezvousing off of Juan de Fuca. Well, there was plenty of griping, because when you got the smell of port hanging off the bow and you got to give her the stern, you got a right to gripe. However, in a couple of days, the serious complaints wore off, but the grumbling continued. They grumbled at 9 knots and at 14 knots. And then someone remembered that Smitty was a civilian, even though in name only. And the ride started.
How about it, Lieutenant? Oh, I saw to it personally. I gave Cookie orders myself.
Lieutenant, don't think that I don't appreciate it, because I do.
Oh, Mr. Smith, a civilian gets nothing but the best. And on this ship, that means breakfast in bed.
I'm glad that the officers have the right spirit towards us taxpayers. I might even put in a good word for you with Congress, Lieutenant.
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Smith. And don't forget about the captain. A word in the right place would help him.
Got it already marked down.
Smitty, can I get you a pillow or a blanket, maybe?
Later, Andy. Ioway's going to read to me. However, you can fan me.
Oh, thank you.
Must speak to the Pentagon about having these ships air-conditioned.
You sure there isn't something special you'd like for dinner? I could have Cookie make a baked Alaska.
Thanks, Lieutenant. I'll have one of my boys run in with my menu.
Fine. Now, if that's all, Mr. Smith, is it all right if I go back to my duties?
Run right along, Lieutenant.
Thank you. I'll drop around later to see that everything is to your liking.
Nice lad, that Dawson. Like the way he backed off backwards.
Sorry I couldn't get the rose petals for you to walk on.
Oh, you just aren't trying, Caruso.
What would you like me to read? A little poetry, maybe?
An excellent idea. Something soothing and lyrical, like The Face on the Barroom Floor.
Yes, indeed.
Hold on the chatter for a second.
Boats. Welcome to my simple home.
Thanks. I need a ship fitter. Smitty, come topside. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost forgot you were a civilian. Andy, Anson Brooks is in trouble. Get him squared away.
Probably the same thing. I told him not to jam that cabinet against the bulkhead, but he wouldn't listen.
Good man, that seaman. You made a sensible choice, Boats.
Hey, is he still carrying on?
You should have been here 5 minutes ago, Boats. Lieutenant Dawson was down to see Smitty. He bowed and everything.
I've got to do something for that boy.
Now I've heard everything.
In a little while, I'm going to give this tin can my own personal inspection, and things had better be
shipshape?
Shipshape. You sailors do have the quaintest expressions.
We took good care of Smitty. Real good care of him. We saw to it that he didn't have to move a finger. Didn't have to stand one watch, do one duty. He went right along with the laugh and really enjoyed it until he got so bored that he almost blew his top. We let him stew in his own juice and we'll let him fry until he was done on both sides, only the ship ran into a little trouble. Duties dovetailed right through mess, and the captain was having buckets of black coffee sent up to the bridge.
How long have we been in this pea soup, mister?
11 hours, sir.
I could run down the Empire State Building in this fog and never see it. Check with radar.
Yes, sir.
Anything on your scope, Ioway?
All clear, sir.
All clear, Skipper.
Thanks. How many men you got on lookout?
4, sir. 1 forward, 2 in the nest, and 1 outside the bridge.
Check with the man on the bridge.
Yes, sir.
How's it look?
All clear, as far as I can see. That's no farther than the tip of my nose.
Keep your eyes open.
Aye, aye.
All clear, Skipper, although we can't see the end of the ship.
Down 2 knots.
Down 2 knots.
Hand me the phone. I want to talk to the men in the nest. I haven't seen a fog like this in Sicily.
Well, I was in the Aleutians. We had these on clear days.
Crow's Nest, bridge.
Crow's Nest. Aye.
How's your visibility?
Not so good, sir. We can't even see the water line.
Let me know if it clears up any.
Yes, sir.
Did you call me, Smitty? I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the captain.
Oh, a night. Cold, wet. This fog is thick enough to serve.
As long as Cookie doesn't think of it, we're safe.
How much longer are we on lookout?
Until we're relieved. What a way to treat a civilian. I should be in a nice warm hotel, not chasing my tail on a tin can.
So you wait another 3 weeks won't hurt you. You even get to like it so much you'll
Andy, stop it.
I don't see anything where.
Oh, sorry. This fog makes me jumpy. I keep seeing things that aren't there.